Guys, welcome to session 29. And as always, I'm going to do the recap of session 28. So, you guys picked up in, well, taking time to breathe, the party examined their surroundings and discovered several rooms. So, you guys actually started after a pretty nasty fight inside of what was kind of like a common room or a den. I guess you could call it like a den. You got in a fight with three human individuals. Two of them appeared to be assassins. One of them was a warrior. And you broke the place up and wound up dropping these guys. And then after that, you had a moment to breathe and you examined the surroundings and discovered several rooms. So there was at least 4 rooms in the area that you guys discovered. All appeared to belong to the individuals you just encountered. You surmised this from what the rooms contained, except for one of them, which was sealed behind a heavily locked door. This room contained a beautiful bed and a writing desk, and upon the desk was a small jade statue, very similar in design to the statue that you encountered beneath the Golden Grain Inn. A jade statue with a serpentine body with the face of a female. Talissa did her usual investigatory techniques, peering under the bed, and this actually yielded results and revealed a heavy lockbox of sorts. So Loman took it upon himself to examine the box for traps. He didn't notice, not noticing anything out of the place, he attempted to open it, at which point there was a flash of brilliant light and a loud popping sound. After that, the gnome stood frozen in place, completely paralyzed with the box still gripped in his hands. Within the box, several items were discovered. One of them appeared to be a scroll tube. Loman was carried out by the party into the main common room and placed near the fire to thaw, quote unquote. You guys spent several hours around the fire, drying off, cleaning armor, oiling the armor, regaining your wits, and the gnome finally regained motor function after about 2 hours. You spent another hour after that recuperating. This is more so Loman could actually dry off and get clean. And then the party pressed on. You pressed on into the southern corridor. Airwalk pointed out a false wall he had previously discovered. So, along at the end of the southern corridor, there was a false wall. The portal was examined, and a small corridor was revealed on the opposite side. So you guys opened it. It's fairly easy to open it. Pushed in. It's kind of slid in. This area contained a large rowboat and a large, dark underground lake that stretched out as far as the torchlight would reveal. The Grugok at this point adamantly refused to get in the boat. When pressed by the others to explore the area, he just would not do it. Therefore, the group moved eastern into the corridors to the east. A short time after this, and this is me just kind of speeding things along here, but a short time after this, the group was ambushed by a large group of troglodytes. Came out of the walls, as they normally do. Everybody was able to keep their composure. And in technical terms, you guys beat surprise, even though I probably should have given you penalties to surprise because that's what this monster warrants. But you guys got lucky in that respect, and I just required you to make normal surprise checks. So good on you guys for getting lucky there. You are, however, affected with a nauseating stench, which has rendered many of you feeling weak and queasy. You were set upon from all sides in this narrow corridor. It's actually it's a 10-foot wide corridor, so we pick up in the heat of battle. Airwalk is bleeding out from a javelin wound to the chest. Loman is on the brink of death. Talissa and Damien are engaged with a mighty troglodyte wielding a whip, which he's dropped. and a trident. So there's a big one in the southern hall that's engaged with the druid, and she's just fighting for her life against this thing. And Zadar is fencing off against multiple foes single-handedly. So that's where we'll pick up, and let me share some images here, because you know how I like to share images for everybody. So that's the one that I've always loved, this one, the troglodytes. And there's the classic one, because I know that Matt hasn't seen this one, but you guys have. Here's a painterly one of troglodytes that I've always liked.
Cool.
Everybody see those images good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We are at the top of the 5th round. Let me change the music here. I'm really enjoying these, creating these playlists on YouTube. There's just a wealth of cool RPG music that you could just have on in the background. Campaign music. Let's get a little more combat-y, shall we? Try this one. How's that coming through for you guys?
Good.
That's good.
Alright guys, this is the top of the 5th round.
Initiative.
Yep, go ahead and state your intention and initiative. And like I was telling everybody before you got on, Scoot, the Fighter's Handbook, I know you've perused that many times. Combat and tactics. I'm
Yep.
gonna do my best to learn all that shit. It was a lot to take in one day. I made kind of a cheat sheet, but whatever you guys read, it helps, right? Taking the initiative as players to actually read it and learn it and teach my ass something, so I don't gotta, know it all the
Ouch.
time is great.
All right,
Yeah.
so Arawak is going to lay here and bleed.
Mm-hmm.
Loman's going to take a healing potion.
Oh, very good. With that potion, when you roll the initiative, it's 4 added to that.
Oh,
so
okay.
Let me change it for you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Celestian. Mike mentioned that last time. That's right.
Yeah, yeah. There's other things too that I might like. When you announce your intention, don't. If it's a weapon, just fucking roll it. But if it's something like that or a little bit different, just ask, because I might have a modifier to it. All right,
Okay.
Let me change this for you. It's gonna be 1, 2. How do you do that after the fact? There we
Just
go.
type over it. Yeah.
You can use the control.
Or scroll
mouse.
wheel.
Yeah, that's what I just did.
Oh,
Control
really?
Scroll.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But sometimes it moves as you're doing it, so you might hit somebody else's on accident.
Done that before. It sucks.
So be careful.
Yep. All right, Zadar, what are you doing?
Oh, we're not going in order of what it is on
You
the.
know what?
the-
Let's do that. That always makes it
Oh.
easier. We always wind up breaking that rule, but yeah, let's
Oh,
do that.
sorry.
Let's
I
just keep-
interjected.
No, you're good, man.
So Loman,
so-
it doesn't count. You can't roll your. No.
Oh, I'll re-roll that. I'm happy to re-roll that.
Loman's like gladly.
No, it's not happening.
Holy shit! Now I see why. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, yeah. And this hallway is wide enough for them to get down there at the gnome too. So
So you don't reset to 99.
Well, last week you
so
said he couldn't.
Let me
No,
roll.
you
Let me
can't.
roll Airwalk's initiative.
I thought Zadar was blocking the hallway.
Yeah.
no, this hallway is 10 feet wide.
Oh, but I
I
thought
know
he.
you said it, but I was-
blocking it.
I thought he was
Yeah.
standing so he would block it.
Well, let's see what happens.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a 10-foot wide hallway. So let's see what happens. If
Oh,
I said
shit.
that, I probably was tired. So, which happens.
Yeah, you can't
sometimes.
block off 10-foot wide hallway with one person.
No.
Well, he can stand in the middle though, so
Yeah, but really,
Yeah.
you could stand in the middle, but you're not going to block it.
Hey,
Yeah.
we're trying to prevent a total party wipe here.
Well-
Airwalk doesn't care. He's already dead.
Why is Airwalk rolling dexterity check.
I rolled a surprise check on accident. I hit the wrong button.
Don't worry about it. Damien, what are you doing?
I am sling bullet
Mhm.
at Trog number 8.
That's the big chieftain-looking one with the trident in
Big
his hand.
mofo we've been working on.
Using a bullet. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Sir Harkati. Just kidding. Let's get him off the
Hercatio.
roster.
It's
Hercatio.
Hercatio.
I like
Not
that.
Hercati.
I'm gonna. Can we take him off the roster?
Totally take him off the roster. I just had this character open.
Okay.
I don't know
So
why he
listen.
shows up down there.
It probably because he's. You know what? It should. You know what? Fucking just leave it if it's gonna be a problem. If you want to look at it, just leave it for now. It's because of the new way that they handle that. It's the characters that they actually have like
Yeah,
owned and
anybody
selected in
who's
the
in.
game. Yeah. Talissa, what you doing?
So I dropped my sickle last
You
game,
did. You did.
so I'm using my club.
You got a nice club.
Yep.
Yeah.
Has a
Go
little
ahead.
dent down there by the end from the troglodyte's head.
Oh yeah, she brained him for sure. Zadar.
Zadar is sitting here wondering why everybody's all standing back way behind him and they're all being a bunch of little wussies.
That's not the Zadar I
he's-
know.
So he's going to, seeing that his closest friend in the world, the only one who's ever really showed concern and consideration to him, he's going to hack and slash these creatures in front of them as viciously as he can in order to either spook them off in order to rescue his very best friend.
Loman.
Yeah. Yeah. You know,
No, that would be Damien.
so you can attempt to like.
I'm not
fend-
trying to break through.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying is you can attempt to like fend off creatures. The way that I would run it is kind of like an overrun, but I'll think about how to handle it mechanically. But if he wants to try to like fight off a horde, you know, again, it's a 10-foot
My
wide
question
hallway
is this: was his last attack a two attack or a single attack?
It was
Seeing
a
that it's
two-
round 5, I'm gonna guess it was a single attack
though. It was last round was his
because he
his,
didn't start combat until round 2. I thought.
That's a good point. Yeah, so this round would be 2.
Two
Yeah, he
attacks.
didn't start. Yes, he did not start
Yeah.
until the second round. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. I was gonna say that this was his single attack round. No, this is going to be his.
I
double
hate
attack.
having a good memory about these kinds of things.
What I need to do is I actually need to write a little dumb, just stupid
Yeah.
reminder control that just resets every time. They have something similar for 5e. I could probably steal it and just whip it up real
Yeah,
quick for that.
That'd be
so,
cool.
Yeah, I think so. I think it would help.
It's the
with
important stuff I
fighters.
can't remember, like
Huh.
the rulings.
Dude. Yeah, but you know, we all know how that goes, man. No one's gonna judge you on forgetting shit there. We all fucking forget things, man, and mess things up. That's what being a DM is
Yeah.
all about. Keeping it together.
Yeah.
All
Hey,
right.
he's gonna step past you. Hey, he's gonna step past you. You don't get it.
No, I get it.
Poor Scoot
talking
has
about-
had to remind us about attacks of opportunity 100 times.
Oh yeah, no, I know
Oh
exactly.
yeah,
I know
dude! I don't
exactly
know how many
what
times
you're
I say,
doing.
yeah, he's starting to move up the hallway. Up the hallway, he
hit
is
him.
starting to turn around.
I hit him.
Yeah.
What do you do?
You describe how you hit
Describe that to me.
With my
I hit
sword.
him. I hit him with my sword. Dwayne, you have to see this shit. Oh wait, did we just get a Tommy? We got a Tommy that just logged in.
I'm so sorry.
That's all right, man.
him.
Scoot.
Yep, I'll release Zadar.
Okay.
Darn it! He was gonna go rescue Aerowalk, his best friend, his only friend. The only-
Ew, really?
You were just singing Airwalk's
What have you
praises a
done?
second ago.
He was totally singing Aerowalk's praises, man.
Yeah,
You'd think the guy was in love with Aerowalk.
it was like Zadar was possessed
Only 18
by
minutes.
some
Yeah, it was-
demon.
it's very,
That's what happens when you're late.
Yeah, strange. It was like he just all of a sudden became this different person. You know? Weird. Super weird.
Alright.
There, I released him for you.
He's up there, Tommy. Just go ahead and take.
I
your
wasn't
time.
gonna do anything
updating
crazy
right
with
now.
Zadar to get in.
You good, brother? Take your time. Take your time.
Oh,
Do you have
that's
a day?
crazy. Look at Zadar facing the troglodyte and what's in between them.
Oh yeah, that's I've
Oh,
never
yeah,
seen
we're
it do
still-
that. There's a Jewish star right there. That's crazy.
No, man, that's gangster disciples. What do you mean Jewish star? That's OG gangster
I don't
disciples,
know,
homie.
dude. It looks like a
Where
Jewish
I grew
star.
up, that's gangster disciples, man. You
Yeah,
come running with that, dude.
You're Beantown. You're so Chicago.
Gary, Indiana, homie. They called us country folk down there until
You're good people is what you guys are.
oh yeah.
Good people. Man.
Good for something. That something might be nothing, but hey,
I
it's
like
good
how
for
your
something.
wife. I like how your wife, that epic critical hit, dude, with the
Oh
brie
God.
cheese. Dude, that was so epic, man. She like
Dude,
walks
yeah.
in and she was like, "You want?" So Dwayne, his wife walks in with this slice of brie cheese, like it's the last part of the wheel of cheese that he brought.
Yes.
And she's like, "You want to show your team?" She called us the team. She was like, "You want
Yes.
to show your team what a nice person you are?" And she's like, "Thank you." Before he could even answer, she's like, "Thank you for letting me have this," and walked away. I was like,
Fucking in
dude,
your face sleight of hand. I'm like,
that
what
was
the
so epic. She should be a rogue for sure, man.
Never.
Usually she's not good at running those con games, but man.
She knows you.
Got you.
So she knows me is right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm
that's
ready. I
interesting.
just don't see Zadar selectable.
It needs to be cleared, probably.
I cleared him. I released him. I released him. He may need to be released.
Yeah, the
on
DM
his
has to
master
clear
side.
him too.
I'll re-roll him, or I'll release him right now. So 1 sec. Roll.
Yeah, it says I still own him.
There we go. I'm screwing with the. Okay, let me release that. That's interesting. So the player can release it, but it's still owned. I got it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it-
can release him
makes
from
sense.
being played.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. All right, Tommy. If you close and reopen, he should be there for you.
Yep.
We're at the top of the round, and actually it's your intention, man. So I think he already rolled with longsword.
Yep.
I'm assuming
It's
that's
a
what you're gonna
2-attack
do.
round.
And it's your
Yeah,
2-attack
that's-
round.
Sounds cool.
And just to be cool, I'm actually going to put Airwalk at 99. But we'll see what happens.
99
guys,
red
let's go.
balloons.
Dead. No. I wish it wouldn't move the map sometimes when I do that. Here, I'm going to do this. I often find it easier not to maximize it, you know, and just keep it as a window. I know you like to maximize it, Dwayne.
Yeah, I do.
The map?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The map? Oh, never. Ugh.
yeah. It just
I
depends.
work
It's
with too many
preference.
windows though all the time,
Mhm.
running like multiple different things looking at.
Because then it'll sit behind all the other windows.
That's
So-
the nice part about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
For the map, you want
Yeah.
that behind all the windows?
Yeah, because otherwise, if the map will start covering or will bounce back and forth. So
Of course, I
So-
am running my fantasy grounds on two ultra wide screens.
oh yeah, so yeah,
So Zadar, out of your peripheral, you're looking directly at this one in front of you and focusing heavily on, dodging this thing's barrage of claws and bites. And out of your peripheral, you see this one kind of jump off the body. Previously, he was standing on the dead body of his comrade. You see him jump down and move into range with you. And he just lets loose. You know, he first thing he tries to do is try to bite, and then he swings both of his claws. And luckily, so as the final claw it almost hits you, you actually take time to just kind of whap it away with the blunt side of the sword. And this one in front comes volleying over his buddies right here, but he's kind of half standing on one of them right now, so he's gonna roll with the negative. Yeah, he's out of javelins.
Yeah, the last one got stuck in me.
That's right. There's one sticking out of Arawak right now. And Zadar, you're just beset upon from all sides by these things, but they're just missing. They're just raking at you and biting at you, and you're getting drool, spittle in your face from these things, but you're dodging the blows left and right. This guy reaches down and grabs a javelin right out of Arawak's chest, in which time his wound starts bleeding profusely. So this troglodyte reaches down and grabs this thing and pulls it out, and the blood just starts pouring out of Arawak's chest. And he moves into position right here, stops. This guy is going to delay. So you can see out of the corner of your eyes you can see that there's one that's over here that's kind of looking for an opportunity to get in there, and he doesn't see it, so he's kind of, you know, going back and forth and holding his position. They got some good initiative this time. And this one directly in front of you,
Sorry.
he takes a bunch of swings at you as well, with another barrage of claws and bites, them not having any javelins. Oops, forgot to drag that on there. That's interesting. Or, let's see if that hit. It's a miss anyways. Clear. It's a miss. Zadar, you are up. This is your 2 attack round, so you may attack now and then delay for your second attack.
I'll swing at the damaged one that I hit.
Number
last
2?
week. I think so, that guy.
If you hover on it, it will tell you. Yes, troglodyte 2. Oh,
Nice.
my God! The first
boom.
roll of the night is a
Oh.
critical hit. Okay, go ahead and roll damage. Beautiful, man. First roll of the night. All right, Tommy, you downed him. Anything special you'd like to add to that?
I spit.
He should get a second attack right away on that one, man. For a crit right out the gate on the first attack. Fuck
Delay,
yeah.
delay for your second attack.
Thank you, though.
That was a great
I
shot,
tried
man.
for you, Tommy.
What a fucking... Yeah, I do the same thing to Scoot all the time. So this is his revenge.
He
on me.
ignored me just like I ignore him.
Thank you. I didn't even say anything, dude.
All right, Talissa, your sickle, you kind of kicked it out of the way on the ground. You could see this guy rearing back with his trident. He looks pretty banged up, but he looks still in the fight.
Yeah, not for long.
Yes.
Oh my God!
Here we go.
Whacking,
Hell yeah,
whacking
y'all
him
are
with the
Kicking
club.
some serious ace.
All right, you hit him in the shoulder again this time, just like you got
Wait,
it
there's
right
shit
on the
behind
wound.
you? Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Still alive?
Yes, he is still alive
That one's so
Damn.
hard to kill. It's
and
a lot of
pissed
fun.
off. Loman, you may attempt to drink your potion. It doesn't look like this one up a hub is looking in your direction yet. Probably because
Thankfully.
you're so fucking small.
Ha.
You could like squeeze back there and heal Airwalk. Yeah.
You should just play dead since you're covered in blood, anyways.
I don't think he has a choice about playing dead.
Okay, I'm just gonna
So
roll
this
it.
potion,
Yeah,
yeah, this potion you had. How many do you have left?
this is the last one.
Okay, make sure to remove that. And then what's the healing on that? Is it 2d4?
+2.
+2. Okay. Recovering 5 hit points. Go ahead and give that back to your character and delete the potion.
Okay.
Damien.
It is gone, so.
Very good. Damien.
Okay.
I think you skipped over yourself, buddy. Okay. Let's roll that on him. Let's drop it on him and see. Yeah, that's a miss, unfortunately. I'm
Oh,
not gonna have you roll into Talissa could shift out of the way. You guys are so close. I don't feel like it's firing into melee at that position. I might change my mind about it later, but I'm not gonna do it to you this time. So this guy rears back after getting clubbed in the side of the head again, and he looks pretty pissed off at Talissa, and he's going to thrust with the trident in her direction.
Oh no.
Missing. You actually step out of the way just in time.
Yeah.
Looks like he's reaching for that whip on the ground. Airwalk.
What?
Ah.
He's reaching for the
Airwalk
whip?
lies there in a catatonic, dreamy state of warmth and comfort.
Yeah, and also you're bleeding worse. You are bleeding worse. This guy is going to...
What does that
Ooh.
mean? Like losing 2 hit points a freaking round?
No, I'm just joking.
Okay.
Man. I actually mulled around with that too because
1.1.
I don't like how long Death's Door lasts. I'm kind of a Nazi that way. And I actually mulled around with the idea of, you know what, dude, if someone's removed, something, the blood's gonna flow more, but it just I don't know. I don't know what the answer is with Death's Door. I feel like it's too lenient. I feel like it lasts too long, But I haven't really come to a decision on how to make that work better. I've always had an issue with it though. I just feel like it's just
Then you just have the monsters fucking finish the players.
Yeah,
off.
you could have had a coup de grace there when
But-
it took the javelin,
But the
right?
whole thing is the monsters technically should have the same advantage.
yeah, they should. That's a big problem I have with it. Also, that's why I was saying, like, when he pulled the javelin out, I was honestly contemplating that. Should I just go up and coup de grace? But you would have to have shown signs of life. The way that I looked at it is the troglodyte just figured you were completely
He
dead.
wanted the spear.
He wanted the spear. He took the spear out.
Yeah,
he just
just
figured you
Well,
were
and there's
dead.
a massive combat going on too.
unintelligent.
That too.
Yeah.
That too. I weighed a bunch of things in my head, but
Yeah.
once in a while I'll do that.
I do that
So-
all the time.
so
too,
this guy-
so.
Yeah, it just I don't want to be too harsh, but also it's like you gotta, the Death's Door gets ridiculous when it's it can be quite overpowered. This troglodyte I actually seen his opening has rushed in into the fray towards you, Zidar.
And misses.
That's a
Oh,
miss
shit,
on
that's-
all fronts. Zidar, your second attack. This is the guy that just rushed around the corner. This is a new target for him. He's actually standing on the body of one of the ones that you just dropped. There's now 3 bodies on the floor in that area.
Oh my gosh.
Swing
Man,
directly at him.
It's
Just like as if the body before never fell. I just
And in
swing
fact,
at the spot.
the way I've been running this kind of backwards, so let me see something here. You get a +2 against him. He's off balance. I've been running it as they get a -2 to attack, you know, because they're off balance. But technically, the way that it's supposed to work is the
Against him, not for him.
yeah.
They
I
get
don't
a
know.
-2 to their AC.
Yeah, there you go.
So, do the +2 or no?
Yes, do the +2.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh my god, dude. A crit and an 18. That's some good rolls, man, to start the night with.
Dead. Kill him. Kill him.
Yeah.
Nice.
Whoa.
That's a kill. I don't know why his icon isn't changing yet. Did you have the right one targeted? Let me see here.
Maybe not.
You didn't, but that's okay. What we're gonna do is this. That's fine. I see what you did. You targeted the dead.
feel
You
like
targeted
there's-
the. Yeah, you targeted the dead one. I'm gonna get rid of these dead targets because it's just making it.
Yeah, that
reason why
stacking is.
The reason why I do it is because I want to remember what somebody's standing on in the uneven ground, but it's just it becomes too much of a token clusterfuck. So
It does.
I don't really
Yep.
know what the good way to handle that is because I
would
like
just
to
move
know
them
where the
over slightly.
bodies are.
Well, if you remove them,
Draw them-
aren't there
draw-
death
draw-
markers like blood splatters that'll be there?
There is, but it's hard to
Yes.
tell how many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you want to
the
do is
problem.
turn the token into a image, a stamp.
An
But
obstacle.
then that's more work on your freaking
It
end.
takes time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me do this. So it was actually against this guy.
You could just draw on the map,
Me.
like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, let me get rid of these and I'll fix that first. So we'll get rid of him. We'll get rid of
What do
him.
How do you target them when they're stacked on top of each other? You just keep cycling the
You-
target.
You can do it on the
don't.
combat
Usually-
tracker.
Usually pops up.
You
Yeah,
can't
but
do
you
it on the
guys-
combat tracker because we don't
'cause
see
you
the
can't
enemies
see
on
it.
the combat
Oh
tracker.
yeah, we don't see them in
That's
this
right.
game.
You can't just keep clicking in the same spot to get to like
No.
underneath. Okay.
That's why I use that thing you don't like.
Yeah, I don't like it because it sometimes fucks up targeting. Like you can't actually target, or it just isn't visually telling you that it's targeted. So it gets the behavior of it gets weird. Also, if you turn the sensitivity down, it's much better.
Yeah, I'm glad
It's
you
good.
asked me to turn it down that night last.
Oh, I
last
couldn't
week.
target anything. I literally was standing next to somebody that had a centimeter overlap, you know, and it was like popping that thing up. Tommy, you decapitate this guy who literally just rushed around the corner to engage you.
Very
There's
good.
my opportunity. Oh,
Nice.
there goes
Centaur.
my head.
So what there is here is there's 4 bodies stacked in this area right here. I can't even draw this out, but they're in this area right here. Can you guys all see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in that area. So where all the blood is, like Dwayne was saying, we'll just use that. Just remember there's bodies there. Go ahead and end your turn. That's you, Tommy.
Oh shit! I delayed.
No, it's fine. You're good.
Is there a
You're good.
difference?
You're good. So we'll fix the initiative now. So go ahead and go ahead and state your intentions and roll your initiative.
Bleeding out.
You are bleeding out. That is definitely what's happening.
I'm waiting on a friend.
You're doing great.
Same thing as last time.
Oh, look at that initiative. But +6 for the speed of the sling, but still. Always nice to see a 1 in that D10, right? Loman, what you thinking about?
Think about my staff.
Okay. Go ahead and roll with that quarterstaff. Look at that initiative. Jesus. And Talissa.
So Talissa is going to use her club, but before she does that, can she kick the whip on the floor behind
She can certainly
that
try.
guy?
She can certainly try.
She's gonna try to kick it away from that guy so that he'd have to turn around.
Okay, when you
and
roll
she can use
initiative,
her club.
add 3 to your initiative. So do a +3 modifier and then roll with your weapon speed.
Okay.
Perfect. And Zadar.
I turn next to the troglodyte next to me with wild eyes, and I smile at him.
Nice.
Wild eyes.
So what you're gonna do, Tommy, because you hit delay, hold down. Oh, you can do it already, I guess. Yeah, worked. Never mind. I thought you had rolled initiatives. If you roll initiative, it won't let you roll it again unless you override it. And I think you hold down Control.
Alt, I think.
It's
But
alt.
that was his initiative. It was just longsword.
Yeah, no, I thought before when you hit delay, I thought it was gonna prevent you from rolling initiative unless you
And it was fine.
overrode it. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, cool. Smart.
Sometimes. Sometimes it's not so smart.
That
Alright,
one.
so 10. Well, just give me 1 second here, guys. I gotta do something. Perfect. Top of the 6th round. Mhm. Feet. You see one of these things. You see a troglodyte come running around the corner, volley over the box, run past Airwalk, and stop right about there. This one does not appear to be carrying a weapon. Loman.
He's screaming, "Stop, guys! These are our friends."
Okay. Step up.
They may have treats.
Attack Trog 1. Staff.
Trog 1 with quarterstaff.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, what happened? Roll twice.
Let's see what happened here.
Oh,
You didn't roll twice, did you? You did roll twice. No, that was the fumble table. You rolled once.
okay.
Yeah, you rolled once. So let's see. Attack 1, quarterstaff. That was the fumble. Or maybe you did attack twice.
Like I did.
You did attack twice, but it's a fumble. The first one was a fumble. It's an automatic miss. Luckily, there was no fumble effect from this, but you did embarrass yourself. Go ahead and end your turn. I don't blame you. You're pretty banged up.
Yeah.
Let's see. Number 7. This guy is gonna take. Well, first of all, I need to do one thing, guys. 1 second. I need to add something here. I just remembered this. It is. Yeah, it's him. Alright, so I'm gonna do this. 6. Perfect. That wasn't so bad. And let's see. 7 has the javelin in his hand. And they actually get, I believe they get a +3 with this, if I'm not mistaken. Huh? Yeah. No, thrown. I knew they got a +3, but it's +3 thrown, not melee. So he takes a swipe at you, or actually a thrust at you with this javelin. Why is that not rolling against you, buddy? That is a miss. It's odd because I have you targeted. I see you visually targeted. I'm doing the roll, but it's not. It's definitely something is bugged out there. But regardless, he barely missed you. He stuck that. I mean, if you want to see the roll, he missed you by 1. So he thrust forward with that javelin, and it went right. You could feel the air go right past your neck. Airwalk, you are still bleeding profusely. Damien. That is a miss. A wild miss. Zidar. It's your single
Swinging.
attack round. Who are you swinging against? One?
Troglodyte 1, yes.
That's the one you gave a mad dog, right?
Yep.
Okay. He's not on uneven ground.
Shit.
But you miss him.
This is my single attack, so.
Correct. And your turn. And he returns the favor. With 2 claws and a bite. Missing with everything he has.
Haha.
Giving it all, looks furious. This one rushes in.
Intimidation success.
He's going to claws and a bite. Man, just having bad rolls tonight. Missing with everything that he has. How you're dodging this is, well, some of the stuff is actually hitting you, but it's hitting your armor and just deflecting. You hear a loud roar. 5 feet as another one of these things comes running down. You can see this in the torchlight, Zidar, and volleys
There's like 100 of them here.
and volleys over the boxes. And actually steps on Arawak.
Ouch!
And gets right about there. Talissa.
So, picking the whip strategically so that I'm trying to kick the whip behind him so that he
Yeah.
turns to, if he needs to grab it, he has to
Yeah.
turn around.
Do this. I need you to do this. Roll a dexterity check. You can do it in the open.
Mhm.
Okay. Roll a 2d6. You know how to roll multiple dice. You just right click. So left click it and then right click to add more dice to the roll.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You mean right
so-
click it?
Yeah. So you know how you always take the dice and just throw it in? There you go.
I didn't do that right, did I?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Oh, okay.
You managed. Now I need you to roll a 1d6. Okay, I need to actually look at this chart. 1 second. Take me 1 second to find this thing because it's actually a table. Handbook. There we go. What we want is the table. I forget the direction. I think that's actually back right, behind you, so relative to you. Fighters. It's 2, right? Yeah, ahead right. All right, so it's 6 feet from your position in front of you and to the right. All right, so that would put it, somewhere behind him.
Okay.
Over in the somewhere over here, someone behind him. So it's quite, he's, in order to get it, he's got to turn his back on you to go for it. So well done. You can take a swing.
Sweet. All right. Am I still targeting him? Yes, I am. Wait. Oh,
Missing. Very likely because you were focused on kicking the weapon away from him. You just didn't have the oomph behind the swing, which he looks pissed off as he sees the whip. As he was reached down to get it, it just kind of flies out of his hand and goes back. He takes a step back and then lunges forward with the trident, thrusting it at you again. missing again. Good God, I cannot
my
roll
God,
tonight.
Thank God.
Top
We're
of
all.
the
Uh,
this.
He's mad
you
he's
guys are
missing.
doing- Yeah, I am mad. I am. Damn it.
Ah.
This is the top of the 7th round, guys. Just do your normal thing. You can do it in the order of the portraits, or tell me if you want to speed it up. You can just go ahead and roll it.
Same.
Oh shit.
Tommy already Tommy won the fight. He already attacked and hit.
I
You're
never
good.
At least
know
you did
which to
good.
double click.
No, you're good. You're good. It's fine. It works. You didn't hurt anything. Who we got left? Nobody. Okay, so let's start this party.
Damn. Just wasted a good
Nice.
roll.
I know. It sucks when that happens. This guy is going to delay. Loman,
Winged quarterstaff.
it is your prerogative. It's a miss. It actually hit the wall right, went right over his head. Actually, there's no way it went over his head. You're too short. You thrusted that thing in and it hit the wall. There's no way it went over his head. I'm still adjusting to the size here. I mean, when we're talking gnome, we're talking really gnome.
I'm a
when it
small
comes to
gnome.
forest gnomes. Yeah, it's like real gnome. Once I read about them more, I started to get the picture.
You mean like smaller than usual?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, like at least 6 to
2.5
7
feet.
inches shorter. Yeah, 2.5 feet. They're tiny, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like David the Gnome, literally David the Gnome. Zadar, you are up.
Yeah, let's try
Still
this.
mad
attack
dogging number 1. Yep.
roll. Yeah. Fuck, I knew I wasted that.
You're actually in a good position though, because you got your back up against the wall, and they can't really get a flank on you. It's like you're 180 degree, or almost 180 degree.
Delay for a second.
Correct. Thank you for remembering that. That
Yeah.
really helps me. Airwalk is bleeding.
Where'd my mouse go? Thank you. I lost my mouse.
Oh, you're good, man. I can cycle it for you, so you don't gotta worry about it. Yeah, this guy is going to try to return the favor again. Can I fucking hit anything? No, he is not hitting. Well, again, he's hitting, but he's clipping your armor. This guy can't get in. He's going to delay.
Does that count towards armor
No,
degradation? Okay.
no, we're not using that. Talissa,
All right.
too much work.
Alyssa is gonna
We'll roll-
finish this
we
guy.
roll- Sorry, babe. We'll role play like armored, you know.
Oh,
like me.
there we go.
Damn.
Is that a
I
crit?
like that.
See what I
Did she
think
just
she
crit?
did? Hell
Yeah.
yes, she did. In your face.
I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. Oh,
Oh, I killed the fucker. Yeah.
Nice.
Go.
About time too, right?
you killed a cheat. You killed a big, finned,
Oh yeah, you were
multicolored
fighting the
fin.
boss.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely looks bigger than the other ones. He's got, and
Killed
he's
the
got one.
chieftain.
Let me tell you this: he's got one of those belts.
He killed their. She killed their god.
He's got one of their belts. Remember
The
how
belts that I'm wearing?
Speaking
Like
of
one-
belts, Zadar, you need to show that off.
like one of the belts you're wearing, Zadar.
Okay. I mean, I am.
But you
Yes,
wouldn't
take
know
them
that.
off.
You wouldn't see it right now, but everybody's seen the belt. Talissa, he is wearing one of those belts. He's bigger. When you club him over the head like this, he just looks, he has got a confused look in his eye, and one eye kind of goes like lazy eye, you know, like it goes up like that, like you did brain damage, and then he just drops onto his back. Go ahead and end your turn.
Okay.
You just earned
One
yourself
side
a
of his
belt.
head is specifically flatter than the other.
Yeah, it's caved in. She caved inside of his head, in the side of his head. This guy takes a swing with his javelin. That's number 7, the ex-sniper. Okay, and he is, yes, going to swing with his thrust with his javelin. Come on. Missing. That is a dead 1. 6. Same thing. Nobody can hit the fighter tonight. This is the barrage of physical attacks. And I hit a critical hit with
Oh.
claw, which is bullshit.
What do you
So
want?
So he rakes you with the claw, Tommy.
What are you doing?
But it gets you in the face. Doesn't really feel like it's too deep. It definitely stung, but you have been raked across the face with a claw.
Yeah.
Of course, I get the crit on the fucking claw and not the bite.
You want me to come play with you?
Damien,
Fine.
you can switch targets if you would like.
Yeah.
You can turn an about face. You can't move, but you can turn an about face and swing. Go ahead and take a negative. Take it a -1 to that shot.
Okay.
You had to change. You had to turn completely around and immediately volley that thing. You can also, if you. What happened there? Oh, you missed. I thought you actually critted there for a minute. I heard it roll again. That is a miss. This guy, the bullet that you just went past this one's head. You can see he ducked out of the way and then he runs into here. And he is going to end his turn, I believe. Zadar, this is your second attack.
Okay.
Good maneuvering, guys, and good rolls. You guys done good.
Wanzadar.
Wish.
That is a swish.
Nothing but net, baby.
Can't get in there. Top of the 8th round. Same thing, guys. You know the drill.
I'm gonna
Why can I never roll these kinds of initiatives?
I'm tumble and withdraw.
You can't
What-
do both. So if you're going to tumble, you're going to give me a tumble check.
Okay.
You will provoke an attack of opportunity, and your max movement is 20. You
Okay.
can't do both.
Okay. So I will just withdraw then.
Okay.
Alyssa, make sure you pick up your Sith.
I will.
Is it Vader or is it
Yeah, I don't know if I said that right.
Scythe
Scythe.
It's a
Scythe.
sickle.
or sickle. Yeah, and she's
a
correct.
scythe is
actually.
on a long pole?
A scythe. A
A
scythe
sickle is on the hand.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, very much a use for cleaving hay and corn and everything. Big scythe. Reaping.
Yeah,
Like
it's
the
a
Grim
reaper weapon.
Reaping weapon. Is that everybody? It looks like it is. Warlock, you're bleeding. Trog 1 is barrage again. Oh, that is a crit that I got. Where's the attack? That's so weird how sometimes when I roll the attack, it must have been the first one, which would have been the bite. But where does it say bite in there? Look at this. I just shared the roll. It's like, shouldn't it say bite there? I guess it doesn't. That's why it's like, that's why with these guys you got to pay attention to the order you click on the stuff, because it's like, and it's not a crit. I was mistaken with that. I thought it was a crit because usually that's all I can hit you with. That's bite, claw. Yeah, it's bite. That time I got my bite off. So this thing bites down. It sees blood. It sees your wounded shoulder. It goes for it with the bite, and it actually bites down right in that spot with its putrid mouth that looks just terrible and smells terrible. Its breath is absolutely atrocious. And it sinks down into your shoulder. It hurts like a son of a bitch. Loman.
Okay.
1/3 movement, which would be what for you? Your movement
Like
is
15.
5, I believe.
Yeah, so I'm just going back 10 here.
Okay.
Oh,
Doesn't-
shit.
When it does that, it's still facing you. It hasn't changed its facing because you were engaged with it before.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is it for me this round.
Okay. This guy rushes through his allies and works his way around the side. Now, you know, it's just one of those things where it's kind of like the 5e flank rule, like, because they're on opposite sides of him. So he's essentially surrounded on all sides, so he is going to get a bonus to this. Now, if you can change your facing one time on your turn, and you can change your facing one time, outside of your turn. However, I wouldn't recommend you doing that in this case, because if you were to turn and face him at this point, the guy behind him would get rear attack. So I'm just letting you know
Oh,
you can.
Troglodyte 1, right?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
still
fine.
facing. Yeah, there you go. I'm just telling you can change your facing outside of your turn once.
Okay.
So this guy's worked its way around the opposite side of you. Bite. Missing horribly, which is going to make him only get these 2. I think he actually hit with he did, but it's another claw. It's another claw connection. Barely nicking you with that claw. Guy rushes through towards the gnome. This one has no weapon. He is going to bite. Missing. Claw. Missing. Can't believe I missed with that roll. It was a 19. Look at this. Lucky. 1 point away. 1 point away. So Loman, you saw him. Yeah, I can only hit you with a crit. Well, unless you're flat-footed, of course.
Yeah.
So this guy, you saw him work his way through, and in fact, you know what, Zidar? You would have gotten an attack of opportunity against that guy, Zidar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go ahead and click your token. It's
So
iffy
passing
because
through mates has nothing to do with it.
no, leaving your threat range has everything to do with it. Not passing through the maze is he moved through your threat range, so your threat
In
range
and out
is
of it.
Yeah.
in and out of it,
Yeah.
correct? But it's iffy. I'm gonna give it to you. The reason why it's kind of iffy is because you got your hands a little bit full right now, right?
Well, the
But I'm gonna
spot where it would have been, I feel like, is where Troglodyte
opened
1
up.
is.
Yeah, it's opened up a little bit, so you can take a swing at him. I'll give it to
Okay.
you this time. I might not always allow shit like that, but when it's like when you're this, you got your hands, you're pretty well occupied. But go ahead and click your token, target that troglodyte, and roll an attack.
Where are you going, boy? 10? Troglodyte 10?
Is it 10? Yes.
Or is that
10.
10 feet?
That's 10. It's
I
Troglodyte.
think I have him.
turn. You got him. You had him, now you don't have him. Target him again.
You'll have one targeted too, though.
Oh, does he? There you
I
go.
can't tell if he's targeted or not.
Yeah, I think it.
Look in the
let's see.
combat tracker.
Yeah, I'll see.
Maybe
He's
'cause
targeted. He's
okay.
targeted. Yep.
Okay,
Go
cool.
for
Thank you.
it.
Fuck.
It's all right. It's a hit. So this is what I'll do. I'll help you out here. Let me click on you and clear your targets.
Which do I single click and which do I double click?
As
Single
far as
click attack and double click and hit.
they should both be
Double click,
right?
but yeah.
Yeah,
Weird.
from the sheet.
Okay.
Yeah, so let me do this for you here and then I'll tell you when to roll. So let's see. Click here, target him. Alright, go ahead and roll your damage. You hit him with both strikes. So him passing through the allies, you lopped off one of his legs and he goes sliding home into home base right into Loman. Loman, give me a dexterity check.
Okay.
You can do it in the open.
Nice shot.
Oh my god. Wow.
Just
Wow,
made
I
it.
was hoping he would knock you on. So when he, yeah, I'm gonna say you had to jump out of the way a bit, so you'd be right about there. A little bit of a shift back right there. That was the, that's your free 5-foot shift. Okay, he's dead. Damien. Pretty good. The fighter was able to do that right there.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
'cause-
happy.
Behind me, Damien.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna move
I-
up there.
Considering I can hit you by breathing on you, and even
Yeah.
if I have a die 4 damage, I kill you, it's probably a fucking good idea.
I'll move there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Just keep an eye out. No one's behind us.
And target everybody with fireball. I see that.
That's true.
Yeah.
There you go. I got you, buddy. I cleared targets for you.
Okay. Oh, that's his back, though. Do I get the bonus? It won't matter.
It will not matter, and that's actually firing into melee, but you missed, so we're okay. Because you are definitely firing into melee. But the odds are in your favor in that case, because you're dealing with a, what is it? You have 1, 2, 3, 4 medium-sized enemies and 1 medium-sized man, so it would be, 1 through 3 on a 1 die 4, you would hit one of those troglodytes. So there's only a 1/4 chance that you would hit an ally there. Alright, so this guy, 6, the sniper, swings or thrust with the javelin again. I keep saying swing, but that's not what's happening. Missing. Zadar.
Sticking with 1.
Okay. That's a hit. We're doing
Sweet.
great, man. These rolls tonight. Jesus, guys.
We need it.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're
This is
struggling.
not an easy
Yeah.
fight.
It's a kill.
Nice.
Zadar.
Good.
Zadar's a steamroller.
Remember that
And
when if you adjust your facing to face, 7 and 6, the guy behind you will get a, well, you're not
Well, I'm
turning
gonna
it
kill him,
full.
so.
You're not
What if
turning
can I move back to where I was last week, kind of in the middle of the hallway, to prevent them from passing?
We talked about this earlier. I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit. The way that I was looking at a rule about that, and it's called an overrun.
I'm just gonna stay where I'm at since I'm flanked, so I can
And
keep my
there
back
is,
to the wall.
yeah,
and,
there is a mechanic for that, but I don't know how to rule it yet, and I'm gonna get together with Scoot and talk about it because it's like a guard. It's like a mix of 2 rules together. So I'll talk to him about it later.
Can I go into like a parry stance, or is that more like 3rd edition?
Well,
type?
you've already attacked. You can go into parry. I'll explain some of the different parries to you. You can parry, but that was your attack this round. That's your attack,
Okay.
and, your action this round. So go ahead and end your turn.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll help you out with some of the. I made a little cheat sheet. Talissa,
Get him,
Okay,
Talissa.
Can Talissa pick up her sickle before she runs north and gets this guy?
if she drops her club, she can pick up the sickle and rush to
Nah.
the back of 9.
It doesn't. That doesn't matter. I was
What are you
just
trying to do?
club.
What are you
Well, I
trying
just
to do?
wanted to have both my weapons instead of leaving it there. I want to hit Trog 9 with my club. That's my plan.
You want to use your club against him instead
Yeah,
of your
so
sickle.
I don't need to pick it up. I was just asking if I could just pick it up.
You're not going to be able to. Well, you can pick it up if you drop the. If you want to pick it up and
Yeah.
make an attack, you would have to drop the weapon that you're using. Okay, what you're going to do here is when you make this attack. Let me look at your sheet.
Rear, right?
Yeah, it's rear, but I want you, because I statted some of these guys, I want you, and I don't honestly remember which ones I did and which ones I didn't. So right click on the red attack,
Yeah.
right click on that, and then you see where there's a
That's
guy
cool.
with a sword and a shield,
Yeah.
attack type modifiers, click that,
Rear attack.
rear, yeah, there you go.
Oh,
It's a
God.
miss, it's a miss.
No!
Go ahead and end your turn.
I'm gonna be all right.
Okay, it's just gonna. It's this javelin boy.
Probably use a healing potion after this, though.
It's
still
not
have one
javelin
healing
boy. This is the
potion.
other one. This is one of them had a javelin, one of them didn't. Okay, this is bite boy. This terrible rolls. I actually have hit you like 4 or 5 times. Volleys of bites and claws miss again. The top of the 9th round. Same thing from
You
the
don't need to be
gorilla.
killing these things faster. What the hell?
Yeah.
Ah,
Hey,
shit.
bada.
I forgot, dude. My apologies. Thank you for being a good sport. Sincerely, thank you for.
They can only blame themselves for fucking getting TPK'd at this point.
Yeah.
They've been. This are good.
They can't yell at Airwalk for not fighting.
I'm gonna do one thing right here.
I mean,
guys.
you're never here anyways. I'm just kidding.
So, hold on. Oh, that was brutal. That was cold right
that
there.
was really rough, man.
That was cold.
Hey, you're here when it matters. Except for right now.
Your floor.
Except for right now.
Right now, Airwalk is a floor decoration. Right now, he's part of the scenery.
Oh,
He's part of the
trying to get to
scenery.
you, Airwalk.
Yeah, it's
I'll
looking.
try to revive
Somebody-
you, but
One of y'all need to do a charge and break that line.
It's pretty good. Looking pretty grim right
We
now.
just need to open up,
probably
get rid of
bad.
7, and then there's a hole, and a Loman can go through.
Yeah, it's
he's-
extremely grim because I got what? 2 rounds left and I'm done.
Yeah.
He's
It's
DOA.
right.
Yeah. Also, you're gonna have to, if you're trying to do this in combat, they're gonna have to do a medicine check. They can't just like bind the wounds, and if they are binding, they're gonna have to tell me how they're binding it, with what, how they're doing it. So something to think about.
So get on Wikipedia and
Use
read
the
on how to bind
chocolate
wounds
pill.
real quick.
Well, I'm talking about material-wise and being able to pull it off in the middle of combat.
that's why.
Of course, I'll take some certain things into consideration.
Well, they're
so
far away from. I'm far away from combat.
That's what I meant by I'll take it into consideration.
Airwalk's built different. We can do
Loman,
this.
Yes.
Okay,
it's your turn, my friend.
I'm
May
going
have
up,
to call upon
swinging at 7 with my staff.
My
I don't
Grugak
even know what my
second life
skills are.
ability.
Hold on. What? You're going at 7?
Yes.
You're fighting on uneven ground right there, so
Okay.
I'm gonna
He's
say,
so tiny though. Would it really be uneven?
yeah, he's trying to stand on top of a dead body. Absolutely. So go ahead. It's gonna be absolutely gonna be a -2 to
Okay.
attack.
This time he might be able to swing over its head, though.
I'd say if anything, it's more of like
That's
a
a hit.
booster.
Hit.
That's a hit.
Right. It's a booster chair. There you
Springboard.
go, little guy.
Yeah, you crack that guy over
I'm
the
trying to
head,
get my
and-
buddy Airwhack. I'm trying to
and-
get through.
And when you do that, he turns and looks at you. He's turned and faced you. Zadar, this is your 2 attack round.
Okay,
No,
I
he's a
turn.
gangster disciple.
I turn and face him. Will that
Which one?
put me 7? Will that put me at a back exposed?
It'll put you at a flank. They'll get a flank attack against you. Number 9 would get a flank against you. The way that I do it too, that if you do a full 180-degree turn around, like say for example you're facing 9 and you turn all the way around to look at 6, if you do that, they get a free attack against you. In this case, you're not doing that. You're basically just like turning, what is that, like 30 degrees? But the angle of the
Not
attack
even
from
that.
9, yeah, the angle of the attack from 9 is at a
Oh,
+1.
30. Yeah, sorry.
Exactly. So
45.
in this case, it's tactically, yeah, you're a little bit tactically disadvantaged, but there's really no way around it. So go ahead and take your attack against
Cool.
7. He's not going to get a free attack at you because he hasn't done a full about face.
Do I have Loman targeted or am I tripping?
No,
You-
you have the
you
you have
do
2
not.
trogs targeted. It looks
Yeah,
like.
so you can use the map to clear your all targets. It makes it easier sometimes. You see those controls at the top of the map, Tommy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Oh
use
yeah, I
that.
forgot about that. Nice.
Yeah, you can use that to kind of help, like, clean things up sometimes, you know? What a fucking fight, man.
Yeah.
That's a hit. That's a hit. Was that a crit? That's a crit. Roll damage.
We need those.
Yeah.
That's a kill.
Nice.
Another
Way to go.
body. Another body drop. Now you have 2 piles of bodies. Roman, you're going to have to dex check to jump over that.
Okay.
There's literally 2 bodies. You're standing on a body, and there's 2 bodies laying on top of each other right in front of you. Big troglodyte bodies.
Hell yeah.
Delay for your
Like
second
parkour
attack.
in hell.
It's just a mess in here. Delay for your second attack, Tommy.
Yep.
Airwalk is bleeding.
Clork.
Oh. That was somebody skipped over there. That's weird how sometimes when the player hits advance and it's not their turn, it will skip over the enemy's turn. Like when you clicked it right
That's
there.
a tactic. Damn it.
Yeah.
I was helping you all out. He noticed
No,
it. I'm kidding. I didn't know that
That
happens.
tactic sucks. That tactic sucks. I love
I
it,
didn't know
man.
it did that.
Yeah, it's annoying. It shouldn't do that. It shouldn't allow you to continue an enemy's turn.
Yeah.
It's odd that it allows to do that. It's got a +1. This is Sue bites, and he's gonna get him for all the attacks. So it's bite. Missing the bite. I wish it would just stay the fuck on there. Missing that.
Damn, you found some classic dungeon Sid.
I did. Missing with everything. So you feel this thing swiping from behind you, and you feel the claws raking against the back of your breastplate, but it's just not breaching your protection. This is Javelin Boy, and he is actually fighting on top of a body. He's going to get a -2. Missing. Dead. Talissa.
Oh god. Okay. Let me try this again.
Okay, get him.
Do I get the rear attack again?
You do. Absolutely 100%. That's a rear attack. Thank you for paying attention to that. That's a hit.
Nice.
That's in the back of his head, by the way.
I like the blunt sound effect.
I know, it sounds cool, doesn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
idiot.
You hit him in the back of the head, but it kind of slips off the fin, so you actually whack him in the fin, and the fin goes to the side. Damien, are you trying to fire into melee right there?
Of course.
Okay, go ahead and roll your an attack. Actually, untarget and just give me the roll with the sling, the attack roll with the sling.
You bet. I don't hear anybody.
It flies wild. It almost clips Talissa in the head, but bounces off the wall and actually lands on top of that troglodyte, but just kind of lands on him like a raindrop. Zadar, second attack.
Okay.
You have 2 targets.
Yep.
There you go.
I can turn 45 again without.
Yes.
Well, my back's open now, but
It's fine, but you didn't do a full about face on your turn. That's
Cool.
when they get the attack of opportunity. That's the way that I roll it.
oof.
That's a miss. And your turn.
Yep.
Top of round 10. I have to go to the bathroom so bad, dude.
This
so
is the
rolling.
end. The end, my friends.
I'm
the
coming. I'm
end
coming, Airwalk.
I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right
For
back.
everything we've died. The end. I'll never look
Oh,
into
I don't-
shit.
your
I don't have any
eyes.
healing
The end.
deficiencies at all.
No, you're a fucking caster. You're a fucking.
I know, but it's like
arcanist.
I can't even like bandage you.
Oh, anybody can bandage somebody. It just determines.
I'd have
if
to have
you're
bandages.
successful at it. Tear some cloth off your fucking robe.
Just a flesh wound.
Tis just a flesh wound that went untended too long. Of course, I roll high on fucking initiative every time. Actually, I shouldn't be allowed to have an initiative roll.
I guess I could try to get up there instead of attacking this guy, but I'd get an attack of opportunity probably by both of these
No,
guys, right?
attack him. So if you finish him, then that's one less attack of opportunity on me, because I'm going up for Airwalk.
Okay.
Well, how did Loman not get attacked and get to where he's at?
Well, I'm still within his threat range, but I will be attacked once
You never left his range.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this time, I'll get...
10 rounds is a long fucking time, dude. You know, that's the problem I have with Death's Door. But
Yeah,
can
but I
deal with
mean,
that later.
we want Airwalk to live, so.
I know you do, but it's got to be.
Bleeding out takes a while. I mean, in combat, if you think about medieval combat, people laid on the battlefield for a while dying. They didn't die instantly when they were hit.
Yeah, death
They
is
fucking
slow
laid out there
process.
for fucking hours and hours
Yeah.
sometimes, fucking bleeding out.
Yeah.
So it is realistic. It's not like it's a laser or a bullet or the movies.
Yeah. That's not really my
Yeah.
issue with it.
Yep, in real
It's
life, dying takes time.
Mm-hmm. Almost have to be more aggressively killed with the monsters, meaning they drag you off into the corner or eat you, or
That's what ghouls are good for.
yeah,
And
or
whites.
stabbing and making sure they're dead. Maybe an intelligence roll of some type. You know. All right. Did we got initiative, guys?
I probably
Airlock.
shouldn't be rolling initiative because how would I beat everybody else out on initiative when I can't even do shit?
You shouldn't be
bleed.
rolling initiative. You shouldn't be. That's why I was saying I was going to put you at 99, but did you roll
Yeah.
a flat initiative? There you go. You're at 99.
I just feel like I'm doing something at least. Participating. Besides my peanut gallery comments.
Besides bleeding,
Maybe
yeah,
you can
no,
maybe you can describe your near-death experience.
Oh, he's
I rolled a
he's
flat
feeling
in
the
it
warm
because
embrace of
I'm gonna
his
go try to
childhood
do some
love.
curing on Airwalk.
you're going to try to cure him?
Oh, I'm gonna try to bandage him up. See if I can get him to stop bleeding.
Okay.
Who is?
The arcanist.
You're,
The most useless guy here.
you're gonna get two opportunity attacks as you pass
Oh.
through, just
Yeah,
so you know.
He's not. Yeah, he's not useless. He's
He can
just
delay.
squishy. He's got some
I'm
good
gonna
spells.
delay.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
gonna delay. Hopefully they're dead,
yeah,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
I can go.
yeah. That's a good call.
So, Zadar, you are facing number 6, correct? Yes, you are.
Yes.
Okay.
He was always-
Oh, goody, goody, goody. All right. So. Oh, I like that. Motherfucker. Miss. And let's see. There's got to be a quicker way to do this. No. I am definitely going to hotkey this shit. That is ridiculous. Right. Let's type. Here. Yeah, once again, you feel that just the biting and clawing, and you hear the metal, and it's just at your back like an annoying ass gnat. Damien.
I'm gonna delay.
Okay. Talissa.
Is
Kill.
talking, killing, quadrants. And he's. Oh, I still get rear attack. Yes.
You do?
Somebody behind me. Oh my god.
Miss.
Mm.
Right on your turn.
Hate when those dice fall off the table. Landing
Yeah.
on the wrong side.
Yeah. Loman.
I'm going for it. I'm going for Airwalk, so you can do 2 opportunity attacks on me.
That high AC in
Yeah.
that ring.
Good
Yeah,
luck,
it's gonna be.
woman.
Can you tumble while you do that?
No, because
Please.
then I won't be able.
Movement.
Yeah, my movement's restricted then.
And your movement right now too is 5, I believe, from your weakened strength, which would put you at 50 feet.
Yes.
Okay. Where am I? Who am I here? All right, number 9.
That's risky biz, dude.
He's hard. He's ludicrously hard to hit.
Hardcore.
Yeah. So 9. There we go. Come on. It's a miss.
Oh, you really want to kill us, don't you?
Yes, I get that
He
feeling.
wants us to conspire against him is what he wants. We need our own chat channel.
The whisper is completely hidden from me if you guys want to use it.
Oh, that's not as useful as having our own TeamSpeak server up.
Or
We
you could do
hotkey
that.
it too.
You could do that too. You could totally do that. 6. I mean, hold
I'm
on.
kidding.
Number 6. Bite. That's hard to. And I got a +2.
You could just make temporary campaign
Oh
servers.
shit!
Oh, great.
Hey Loman.
What?
That's a hit. That's a bite.
Shit.
So
That
it
sounded like a weak bite.
No, it was max damage. I
How
don't
many
know
is
how
that?
isn't it 5. I don't know how you have.
I have 1 hit point left.
I don't see that. I see you have 6 hit points left.
Yeah, it didn't apply. So am I targeted or what? What happened? It didn't apply.
Okay, hold on.
There
There
it
you
is.
go.
Yeah.
So as you're passing, I'm sorry that took so long, but it's hard to select the things outside their turn and do that attack of opportunity. And I did it with the bite, with both of them. So this thing, as he bites and you run by, he clips you, but he turns in your direction
Oh,
as
shit.
well.
And then you debate bandaging
And that gives
yourself instead of
you an
paralyzed.
attack of opportunity there, frickin'
Yeah.
Zadar.
Zadar,
'Cause
whack
he turned
him.
Yeah,
He
he
under
turned
turned
red.
180.
See, you guys are paying attention.
So
Because
whack his
wasn't.
ass, dude.
Because I wasn't.
6?
Number
what that
6,
one is?
correct.
Yep,
Number
Trog
6.
6.
Yeah.
Fucking nail his ass, dude. You get a +2 too, because he's got his back to you.
Yep, you do.
Fucking destroy him. That's what he gets for hitting the little guy.
I bit
Can't-
him.
Still can't tell if he's targeted. I think it's
He
because
is.
He is. He is. Yeah.
He's
You
targeted.
can see it in the combat tracker under your name.
Yep,
It says
you got him targeted
troglodyte
as Trog.
6.
Lots of bodies around here. Sort of mess.
And
Let's see
bodies
where you guys are
everywhere.
seeing that.
I remember Halloween.
Oh! Just teased us with that 20.
Oh,
Dude, what? No.
Awesome.
That 20 was like teetering.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been so awesome.
we're
What are you
getting
trying to do,
tired,
Loman?
like we're starting to miss.
So as I'm
It's been so long.
going the last 10 feet, I'm using my dagger to cut off pieces of my tunic, and then I'm gonna stanch the bleeding on Airwalk.
Okay. I wish there was a skill for this.
Well, I'm healing proficiency.
Yeah, so he actually,
Oh, nice.
I'm looking at
he's
it.
actually with the healing proficiency. Oh no, it has to be within a round.
I mean, he
Yeah,
is
actually give me
right.
hit
How
points
many hit
back.
points do you have left?
He's like,
One.
yeah, one before death. This is the crunch time.
To this music is like so epic.
I'm gonna require something for this. This is too close.
A dying man. saves a dying man.
What you mean?
It's too close. I'm thinking.
Now, if you look at page 72 of the Dungeon Master's Guide,
And if you look at page 15 of the Dungeon Master's Guide, it's do what the DM wants to do with it. Bend the rules or whatever page that is. I know it says it in there somewhere. That's my favorite rule. Dude, you know what, Loman, we're gonna do this because this is fair. Okay, he's literally fucking one breath away from dying, and you're up there and you're cutting strips off and trying to stop the bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
Just give me a healing skill check at -2.
Yeah.
You can
see
do
those
that.
guys do good things.
In the
It's just
tower
too
or in the
close.
open?
No, you can do it in the open.
Oh, now I roll high. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately. What did you roll? 17. Oh yeah. Even if you didn't have the -2, that still would have been a failure.
Yes, it
Because you
would.
have 14 in that
Yeah.
skill. So you're trying to bandage this thing, and you can see the blood is just pouring out of his chest. The wound is gaping because the guy actually removed the javelin. You do your best to stop the bleeding, but you can see that Airwalk, the chest, it stops heaving. He just stops breathing. He takes like one shallow gasp, and then he has completely stopped breathing at this point.
I'm starting CPR.
Okay. Go ahead and end your turn.
Go ahead and end your turn.
I'm sorry, dude.
That
That's
sounded
nice.
like a Scoot-ism there.
That's nice. I'm learning from Scoot. Scoot is like I'm literally Obi-Wan, and Scoot is like my fucking what's his name? Liam Neeson. He's like Qui-Gon Jinn, and I'm like Obi-Wan. I'm always learning.
People say stupid shit. You're just like, okay, go ahead and end your turn now.
I love it, dude.
That's great, man. That was a
Go
good
ahead,
try,
yeah,
though,
okay,
man.
you're doing CPR. Go ahead and end your turn.
That was intense, man. And thank you for being a good sport. That was cool. I'm glad we used the roll, and it just fucking, that was fucking down to the wire. It ain't over yet, because
The
now
rest of us are probably
the
gonna
one
die, too.
the one that fucking bit at you, Loman, is charging you.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yep, the one that you ran past and bit you, it's the same one.
Yep.
It's coming at you.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna be a dick. I'm actually gonna I'm gonna say you fucking hear this thing running up, and I'm gonna say you probably were like, what, like this, right? You'd been like
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
You can turn on it.
Did he
Yeah.
just take off without a fucking withdraw on you, Zadar?
Yes, he did.
He did.
Yep.
Oh
Zadar.
yeah.
Opportunity
What's the
Whack his
attack.
ass.
opportunity I already got, right?
No, it's the
No,
same
you
round.
get multiple opportunity attacks.
No, you don't.
As a fighter, according
Not-
to the player's
Not
fighter's
against
guide,
the
you do.
same. Not against the same enemy.
Yeah,
It's
but
never. You never get more than one opportunity attack against the same enemy. You don't. You don't.
Dang on it. Trying for you, man.
Unfortunately, but that's a good. I mean, that
Yep.
was good looking out, definitely. But no, it's not against the same enemy. And yeah, man. I mean, but good looking out there. I like the rule checks. Let's see here. Yeah, he's rushing you, Loman. He's not going to get a rear attack. You would have seen him coming. You would have expected him coming. This is probably why you failed the check too, because
I'm looking over my shoulder.
you knew this
Yeah.
asshole was coming. And he's gonna bite. Missing. Claw. Missing with everything.
Whew.
Zadar. Zadar, this is your 2-attack round, right? No, this is your single attack round.
I can't remember now.
It is, because it's an odd, but we realized that the double attacks was on the odd.
Yep.
Is on odd round. Because you had started your attacks in round 2. That's why.
Yep.
God, what a fucking fight, dude.
Kind of forced to fight this guy here.
So you're gonna swing around?
Yeah, is that's not an attack of opportunity thing,
No.
right?
Hell
Okay.
no.
Kill his ass.
That is a miss.
I'm not.
Fuck.
Go ahead and delay for your second attack. Here, I'll put it back. I'll put the cursor back on you and hit delay.
This is a single attack round.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, just thank you. It's a even round right now. Okay, Airwalk has
Yes.
Damien.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Damien.
So he passed before I could even get there.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So passes Airwalk.
Yeah, the thing is, when you delay, you go at the very end, so you went
The very
past
end.
him.
Yep.
You should have called for I'll go after
An
all
act.
the other players go.
All right. Sorry, boss.
You're moving up, Damien, a little bit,
Yeah, I just
like
moved
away from
5
that
feet.
corner. Damien, one thing you don't see anything in the dark. Let me see what you can see. Yeah, you don't see anything approaching from your from the west, and you kind of shift up around the corner right there. All right. The top of the 11th round. Do your thing, guys.
Hmm.
And if you're doing something different, just state where you want, or if you want to try something off the cuff, something creative. Like I want to try to run along the wall and kick him in the face, or tackle him, or fucking punch him, or
I'm just gonna be silent and hope
anything.
no one observes me.
Fucking end them.
Okay. Tommy's going scorched earth with the longsword with 2 attacks. Calissa with club.
And we are the scorched earth.
Loman.
I mean, is basically Airwalk cannot be revived at this point.
Yeah.
Without a resurrection spell.
Resurrection.
Which would require you to haul him out of the marsh, which is a day travel.
But
through
elves can't be
marsh.
resurrected, can they? By the spell.
That's a good question.
Yeah,
is a
I'm
great
pretty
question.
sure. Like, there's only one way is the rod of resurrection. You can use 4 charges from it to resurrect an elf. Because I had this
That's
happen in my game.
That's interesting. Yeah, let's definitely. Can you make note of that in the main?
I'm reading
chat?
the description.
That's great.
Why 4 charges?
Well, because elves are.
Resurrection can restore any living creature, including elves.
Oh, okay, so it must be 1E, because that was my, like, 1E.
Probably.
I was using
That
1E
sounds like
rules.
a DMG 1E thing
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
That sounds very Gary Giggles to me.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's a difference between 1E and 2E. Okay, I'm going to strike
It's
at this
kind
guy.
of cool, though. I kind of like that, actually, man. So they're harder to resurrect because they are like magical creatures that are hard to kill, and they don't ever really die, right? I mean,
And they don't have souls, they have spirits, is
yeah,
the
spirits.
distinction.
So
Yeah.
you're basically taking them away from them ascending when you
Yep.
do that. So I kind of like that. I might actually use that, man, because that kind of makes sense. You're basically denying them like the Grey Havens, sort of speak, you know, their spirit like ascending.
Yeah, because
Bringing them back into the mortal world and shit. That when you do that.
Yeah, I had that happen in my game, and they wanted to bring that character back, so I had to put him on a huge quest to find a rod of resurrection that they could use.
Yeah, you would have to take Airwalk out of here, and you would have to get him to one of the major cities, which would probably be Hachuch rather than Hook Hill. Hook Hill is more
You're
of an
thinking of
outpost.
Raised Dead.
Is that Raised Dead, not Resurrection? Raised Dead is the lower level
1E,
one, right?
1E Resurrection works with elves as well.
Does it? I thought it
I'm
didn't.
looking at it right now.
All right, so let's stay focused on this. Let's see, we got Loman.
Raised
What
Dead.
were you doing, Loman?
So Raised Dead can restore life to a dwarf, gnome,
Quarterstaff.
half-elf, or halfling, or human,
Okay.
but not an
Quarterstaff.
elf.
There
Okay.
you go. Raised Dead. All right, so Quarterstaff. All right, so 9. 9 is going to take his same barrage. He's been trying to hit you forever, but let's see if he can actually pull that off right now.
And it's at the DM's discretion if other races can be raised with the Raised Dead spell.
Hitting with the claw on the final hit. Raking you in the face again. You're going to have a scar. You've been clawed across the face multiple times. You're definitely feeling the pain. There's a little bit of blood in your eye right now. It's making it difficult to see. You're feeling the pain. Damien.
Oh.
Chilling.
Okay. You can delay if you would like, and I would still let you make a sling attack if you would like to do so. But you'll have to delay until the end of the round to do so.
But
would you like to do that?
Yeah, but
you would like to do that. Hit delay.
Alyssa's got more hit points than I can give her, so sure.
Hit delay. You can actually, with the time that I'm allocating you by delaying, you can actually pull that. You have the sling in your hand. You can load the bullet and change target.
Okay.
Number 6, he is got all his attention focused on the gnome. Let's see what happens here. It's a miss. miss. Cross your fingers. Claw. That's a miss. Bites and claws missing. You actually rolling out of the way of this guy. He's trying to hit you. He looks extremely pissed off and frustrated. This one's dead. Loman, it's your turn.
What's a roll with movement and then able to attack in this? Half move, or is it different?
You mean after you attack? The way
Or
that
before?
I do it, before it's half move and
Okay.
attack, but if you move out of his range, he's obviously going to get a swing at you.
Yeah, so I'm
So-
moving to there. I'm still in his
Yeah.
range, and then I'm attacking him.
What are you trying to do? Get around the other side of him?
Yes.
Okay, he's just going to turn with you as you do that.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just trying to get closer to my friends.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I understood what you were doing.
Doesn't
Okay.
want to be 50 feet away from us bleeding out.
Yeah, I just wanted to
Yeah.
make sure I knew what you were doing. I
Yeah.
thought you were
He's
trying
like,
to gain.
I miss my lads.
I thought you were trying to get a tactical. You know, I think on that tracker scoot, I also might put a little thing that you can tick off for how many times they've changed their facing. So it'll track like combat attacks, you know, that you take in, and
Yeah.
like how many times you changed your facing and that type of shit. I'll see what I can do if I ever have the fucking time.
Actually, looking at the resurrection, it follows the same rules as Raised Dead in 1E. So elves are optional at the DM's discretion.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I
'cause-
definitely would make elves a little bit harder to raise. I think.
But a resurrection, man, you need a 7th level. So you need a 14th
That's
level
hardcore.
fucking.
Yeah.
You need a 14th level fucking priest to cast that shit.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your attack, Loman.
Okay.
That's gonna
Quarter
cost a
staff.
lot of money.
That is a miss.
Okay.
What a fucking brutal fight. Okay, that's dead. Talissa. I'm rooting for you guys. You guys have really been through the ringer here.
Sounds like you're rooting for the enemies, but
Yeah. What changed? What changed?
He got his blood. He got his death.
Well, after I've gotten my
Got his
ass,
death finally.
after I've gotten my ass kicked like 300 times, that's a hit.
Nice.
It's time to lay down the DM
Probably the-
revenge.
rear attack still, right? So do I
Uh,
get like a modifier for rear attack? No. I
do
mean,
you get
with the damage.
no, just to hit.
Just the
Oh God, my
Yeah, you
rolls are
club him.
horrible.
You're hitting though all the time. You're the one that's
No,
hitting.
I bet. I mean, that was a hit. But yeah.
John joined my Thursday game for the first time, and he lasted 2 rounds in combat before he was dead.
Oh man, dude, that's just brutal. All right, Zadar.
It's like if I get hit,
That's
I'm
funny.
dead.
Yeah.
It happens.
Oh, yes.
Oh my god, dude.
Hat trick.
Oh
This
my.
is the freaking crit
God.
holic, man.
I
Damn.
know.
Like
Roll that damage.
He's hoaxed.
That's
The
a
fuck
kill.
outta here.
Hey, so Zadar, what did you just do, man? Give me some like movie action right there. Something
mean-
something clever.
I hit him.
Like blindly swinging,
Yeah.
blood in my eyes.
You blindly swing with blood in your eyes?
I whirlwinded.
You whirlwind attacked?
I
Take his head off?
can't
What-
see
what-
anything.
Oh, you can't see shit. You just like blindly swung. Yeah, when you
I
did
just
that,
know
you
Talissa is not in range, so I just
well
whirlwinded it.
when you did that,
sees him like she's edging back a bit.
okay, when you did that, blue fire, blue sparks like came off the stone wall as your sword like went through the guy's neck and into the wall, and it sparked. And then you just the blood's in your eye, but you can see the shadow of a large body just kind of drop right in front of you.
And now your sword's dull.
Oh, somebody skipped it again. No, it's just so Damien, you were up. Yeah, sometimes when I continue it and then someone else will hit it, it just skips over to the next round. But Damien, what were you gonna do? You can still select yourself and take a shot if you so desire.
Yeah, but if I hit Loman, I'm done.
You're not gonna hit Loman.
So the only
You're
one
not-
left is right next to Loman.
He's far enough away. He's
You got a
He's-
straight line.
just take the shot. Just take the shot. I'm gonna give it to you without that firing into melee shit for this time. Because you've had all round to aim.
Oh, it's teetering on the
miss.
20.
That's a miss.
Yep.
Okay, we are at the top of the 12th round. One enemy is left. And give me 1 second here. They haven't even had time to do this.
Yeah, they need to be calling in reinforcements.
No way.
Scoot.
They've already had a bunch of guys come in.
Let's see about that. Now that you mentioned that, let's
No.
see here.
I want to see this fight animated by like a really good studio.
I cleared the chat. Sometimes I do that just to clean it up.
Looks good.
Let's see here. No. Let's see. Yeah, he's sticking around. Jesus. Tough motherfucker. Pissed off. Alright, guys, what are we doing?
I'm attacking him.
Okay, go ahead and roll
Wipe.
roll
Yeah,
your stuff.
wiping the blood from my eyes.
I'm withdrawing.
Okay. I think that would be wise.
Yeah, give me that.
Is that everybody? That Damien. Damien, Matt,
Yeah.
you need to roll initiative, buddy. Okay, doing good. Doing good. Let's start this party off. Loman, you have the drop. May withdraw.
Okay.
1/3. Okay, so
Getting-
you're gonna climb up on top of those bodies right there.
Yep.
Okay, you're able to kind of get up. You kind of.
I'm gonna dive into the bodies and hide under them.
All right, give me a dexterity check. You can do it in the open, obviously, because you're gonna know if you fuck up.
Be the troglodyte.
You actually wind up. You actually do it. You dive in between the legs of one and kind of land in a pocket between the bodies. So there you go. You pulled it off. Amazing.
Squish.
Go ahead and end your turn. Zidar.
I am engaging.
Perfect.
Let's do this.
Beautiful. This is your single attack round.
I should move first.
Yeah, you have to move. Yeah. So there you go.
Ugh.
It's a miss. Kill that turn. Talissa. Bodies everywhere. You're moving up to engage.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit
And
him.
Talissa rushes down the battlefield.
Hey,
Zadar, your icon is so bloody.
I know. Look
There
at
we
that
go.
too.
I can barely tell it's your character.
I've rolled
Weird.
morale for these things multiple times too, and I've gotten lucky with that. So either that or they're just
Oh my
stupid. That is a miss.
Talissa swings wildly. She's kind of looking at. She's kind of shocked seeing Airwalk dead, and it kind of throws her off.
Yeah, there's a. In fact, the floor is covered in blood right there. Just covered in blood.
Shit.
D10. 1 sec. Oh, come on, dude. This is retarded. Alright, so Zidar and Talissa, this thing turns about face. and tries to book it. Both of you guys get attacks right now.
You first.
That's a hit.
Nice.
You fucking. So you whack him and he kind of falls down on one knee. You hit him like in the side, right? Like right on his side, like on, you know, it's right here, and then he kind of goes down to one knee. Zadar swings.
Finish him,
I
Zadar.
see him on one knee and go wild-eyed.
Oh
my God. And I
You
wailed.
missed. When he drops
blood
down,
in your eyes.
the blade passes right over his head, and he goes booking up onto these boxes. Down. Why is this? Who's Who's? Oh, there we go. All
Does
right,
Damien get a
no.
Only melee.
Yeah.
So he gone.
So you saw him flee off volley over the boxes into the darkness and just disappear around the corner.
On a positive note, we can take the boat now.
That's why he wanted.
Don't forget to get all the shit off of Airwalk.
That's why Spencer wanted to kill Arawak.
Wow,
be
bro,
like-
that was cold shit right there. That was
It's
fucking
the
cold.
boat. Arawak wouldn't get on the boat now. Maybe
Oh
the boat
my
is a way
God.
out. And we
I
can
can't
take
even
Arawak.
believe what I heard,
Oh.
dude.
We're gonna carry Arawak's body and put him on that boat.
Yeah, I said the only way I'm getting on that boat is on my dead body. And
If I'm dead,
Yeah.
here you go. Funny how
I
that
didn't
kind of
want-
stuff happens.
To be honest, guys, I don't want to kill any character. I don't. I want to make the combat
Stop
challenging.
lying.
I don't want to kill. I don't want to kill any character. Well, maybe Arawak a little bit. No, I actually like
If
Arawak.
there's any character you want to kill after all the torment I've created upon you in my games, it would be Airwalk.
It's Arawak, for sure. But I like Arawak though. Damien, it's your turn. Actually, you don't see any enemies around. It looks like the field of battle. Like it looks like up ahead of you. There's carnage everywhere. There's
Yeah,
bodies
combat's
littered.
not over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
right.
over, right?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't
My
know.
ass
But
is
Talissa,
not
I
It's
can't.
down
I
here
can't
by
tell you
myself.
that. I can't. That's the
Talissa
thing.
yelled
Is
out
I.
to Damien to grab that belt that's on the chieftain that's down there.
You can do that, Damien. If she can yell that to you, and you can do that, or you can
Okay.
move up. What would you like to do? It's your fault.
I'll take the belt, the whip, her sky thing,
Pickle?
and anything
Yeah.
else he's got on him, and come up.
Well, that's gonna take a little, like a minute to
Yeah.
do
Be there
that, to
for a
gather all
while.
that up.
All
Yeah.
right.
All right. So you can gather all that up, and we'll figure that out in a minute. Go ahead and end your turn. You don't hear anything. No, yeah, that's
Really?
terrible.
Someone
Is
just
that like
died.
is that insult to injury too? They keep playing that noise. It's a Wilhelm scream. So Talissa,
Yes.
you don't see anything. When that guy, you'd see a trail of blood on top of the boxes from the troglodyte that volleyed over those boxes, and you can see that it's dimly lit over in this area, but then it's dark beyond that. There's bodies everywhere. There's at least 9 bodies.
Wow.
Probably 9. Just at a cursory glance, it looks to be about 9 bodies.
Ah. Well, I mean, I don't see any enemies right now, and I'm not gonna be going looking for any at this
Okay.
point. We're all really hurt, so
Everybody else?
Loman's poking
Airwalk's
his
just
head.
gonna lay there dead.
I
Okay.
fell on my ass. I'm just kind of sitting there.
Loman's poking his head up. Is it safe now?
Okay.
From the pile.
Love it. I fucking love it. All right, so one moment, guys.
I'll be right back, actually.
Yep, no worries. Okay, so let's see
Voice is saying
here.
a
I
prayer
had
over Airwalk's
5, 6,
body.
7, 8, 9. You guys have wiped
We're
out
calling.
everything.
We're calling the Grudox.
What's the deal with these belts?
Sword.
I will tell you in a minute. Just let me.
Oh.
You're out. You are out of combat presently. I will just let me just put it to you that way. So I'm going to clear the initiatives here and reset this, and I need to do a few things. So give me a moment.
We should probably get out of here because we are like in rough shape.
Well, do we think that boat leads out of this area, or does that boat, like, you think lead
North
deeper into
leads
the
out of
dungeon?
this area.
Yeah, we know that if we go north, we'll get to where we've been before. So I'd take the safe route.
Boat's probably trouble, but it was just.
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe the boat leads out.
Maybe. Probably
Like
leads.
it's
I'm
like
gonna
the-
guess
But
that
a
the
sea
boat
monster.
leads to the big bad guy.
Okay.
That's my guess.
I was hoping it was like, Hertz. They put a nice little ambulance there for you.
Yeah. No, this is a 1E module. This is not a 2E module or a 3E. There. That can only lead to worse things.
Oh, Airwalk, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna put.
Are you
that on
talking to
there.
a corpse?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is this movement here? Somebody going.
I didn't
crazy?
do that movement. Who did that
Okay,
movement?
that's Scoot.
That was me. I'm bored.
Okay, well, we can do this as me searching their lair here.
There you go.
I'll unlock it. Just don't leave the general area if you guys want to move around. But I'm still doing something right now, so you got to give me a moment. All right, I'm gonna unlock token movement. I'd like to shift
in the-
around.
I'm in the kitchen doing dishes, so just call me before I have to back.
That's totally fine, dude. I'm getting something straightened away right now.
Yeah. That's why I popped up.
Back.
You're good, man. I'm still working on something here.
I'm gonna go grab a snack.
Go for it, man. I am just gonna add some things into the loot.
From searching the bodies.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Okay.
give you a few things here. So there is one of those silver belts. It's
Is that
identical.
what the chieftain was wearing?
Well, I mean, you don't know if he's exactly a chieftain, but you do know that he was big and wore one of those belts with silver inlets in it. I can describe it to you. So here. Where is it? You know, I've read this like so many times. I know it's in here. I'm just looking for it.
Well, if it's like a belt of protection or something, maybe I think Damien should wear it.
Well, you killed them. It's your trophy, so you can.
Yeah, so I
Just-
can gift it though.
Yeah.
They didn't. It's not like a sign of anything because they didn't back down to me or like think I was a leader or anything.
Well, they could have been. It's very possible that when they saw that on you, they looked at you upon you as a murderer of their kind, right? Because no non-Trog would would have that on them. So they look. Let me just put it to you this way: they look particularly incensed with you when they caught eye of that belt.
Okay.
Oh. If it acts like a magnet for. Maybe that's not the best thing to wear.
You know, I'm having a bitch of a time finding this right now, so I'm just gonna say that it's what it is it's a leather belt, like kind of with like steel, crudely made like steel rivets on it. You know, like kind of look like buckles, right? Like all around it.
Now, when you put that belt on, did you feel like any difference? Like you were more protected somehow, or?
It's that too, because I never did.
No, you don't feel anything. In fact, it's kind of it doesn't really, it's not very comfortable, right? It's got like these big kind of crudely made like metal pieces, circular metal pieces like all around it. And and it's kind of crudely made leather belt that's just not really comfortable. The only thing that you felt from wearing it was just a little bit, you know,
You
didn't
feel like
feel
you're
very.
turning into a troglodyte.
No, you didn't. It just didn't.
Maybe
It just didn't feel very practical, right? It felt more
you can.
ceremonial. It felt more ceremonial.
Yeah. Seems like
And there
it's counterproductive if it's making them angry. They see us wearing them.
Well, if it's
so
if it's keeping their attention, I should probably keep it on.
Yeah.
that's an interesting point.
So what should we
Yeah.
do with the second one? Double it up?
Yeah, put it on across your chest.
Wrap it around my forehead, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah,
karate.
Janet.
Give him the
Yo,
horse
two of
collar.
you boys.
Yeah,
I gotta
brother.
open up. All right. So what we'll do here is I'm gonna have Scoot open up your inventory, and let's see what we can cannibalize here if they choose to do so. And I'll have you. Can you drag stuff into the party? You can drag stuff into the party sheet. I've
Yeah.
added the javelin. There's 4 javelins, usable javelins that are in the party sheet. There's 1 trident, 1 whip, and then this belt, which I'm just gonna literally make the. Tommy, in your inventory, what did I call it?
Belt, troglodyte, studded.
Okay.
I'll take
Studded.
them both. I'll wear them
Okay.
both.
Yeah. So someone spell troglodyte for me. I always fucking
Troglodyte. Troglodyte.
I thought it was DYTE.
It
What he
is.
said.
Yeah. That's what I
Okay.
said.
Okay, sorry.
No,
Troglodyte.
nothing to be sorry for.
Studded.
Does anybody want these rib bones?
Yes.
I mean, dude, you know, that's like. All right, so it looks like we got 1 studded troglodyte belt, a whip, a trident, short sword, a beautiful, beautiful short sword, like exquisitely crafted and very, very like different design. It's got a leather grip, but it's also got wood paneling, like hand on the handle, that's carved and like that looks like the skin of a reptile, like reptilian skin. Like the wood is actually hand carved wood, you know, where it just looks like the skin of a snake.
Oh.
And the blade kind of looks like the blade, you know, in Lord of the Rings, you know, the blades that the elves gave Frodo and Sam. How they're kind of shaped a little bit different. They're not like your typical short sword. Shaped a little like those short swords. That's the way the blade is shaped.
Okay.
Exquisite craftsmanship. It almost looks like a Kirkuri. That's the weapon I'm thinking of.
Would it help? Does anybody have short sword proficiency, and is that who should take it? Does that make sense, or what?
I'm
It always
dagger
makes
and sling.
always makes sense for the person proficient to have the weapon that they're proficient in. There is some new proficiency rules and fighting style rules in the fighter book that I fucking love. There's like groups, like you can be proficient in a group of weapons. We'll adopt that, but again, it was like so much shit for me to take in one day. I don't got it all straight yet. But again, you guys that are interested in it, man, break out. I posted the PDF. Read that shit, especially the combat chapter, man, and help me out. It benefits you and it benefits all of us, but particularly you guys, because
Hey, I'm not really
Anybody need
entitled.
arrows?
I'm not really entitled for anything, but the Cloak of Elvenkind and Dagger +1 would interest me because if shit gets bad, I gotta hide.
Yeah, well, we need a scout,
point.
so
Yeah, I can't scout.
how about you take the dagger and I'll take the cloak? Well, can the cloak fit me though? Is the thing, or is it too big?
Oh, it's way too big for you.
Okay.
You could have it tailored. You could.
I don't
you could have
know.
it-
A magical
I
cloak
don't know.
having
Yeah,
s-
yeah.
Do you
tailored,
really,
You
do
have
you
to
really
be
need to
Elven
have
to
somebody
use it?
to-
but no, you don't.
That's interesting too. Like, what would you? It makes me think. Like, could you actually do that to something magic? Like, I don't see why you couldn't. I mean, it would take someone with great skill, right? You could
Yeah.
have someone just take a pair of scissors and cut it. Although I don't see why that wouldn't work.
Because the properties of the magic are embodied in the entirety of the cloak.
The
and
entirety? Okay,
Yes.
that makes sense.
I mean, Callisto's
I like
human, so she can't see in the dark at all, so it wouldn't make sense for her to be a scout.
Well, yeah,
I
I
don't
can't.
think any of you guys can see in the dark now.
No.
No, you can't.
You
Well,
guys are
no.
now
Damien
completely-
can. Damien
Damien
can.
can.
Oh, Damien can. Yeah, you should give
Damien
it to
will.
Damien and have
Yeah.
him scout ahead. At least he doesn't wear any armor that's going to cause noise.
But he's so squishy. If he gets caught out, he's gonna be in trouble. But
Yeah, I might.
Yeah.
I might kill him easily.
Didn't
but-
work out for Airwalk.
Dude, it's salt in the wound, man.
What did you say?
I
He
just
said-
mean, like,
I know. I'm just playing. I'm
no
just
matter who
playing.
gets caught, like, while hiding, they're gonna get
Yeah.
fucking.
In Airwalk's defense, he got hit pretty fucking hard with that javelin, man. Those troglodytes are really good with javelins. It was gonna
Well,
be
Airwalk
worse.
also had a fucking 9 or a fucking.
Yeah, he didn't have any armor.
He has
the,
an 8 AC. I mean, come on.
Yeah, yeah, he had an 8 AC.
He didn't wear armor.
Yeah, but you had dexterity bonus. You would have been 10, but you had your dex, so that puts you at 8. If you wore leather, it'd put you at 7. What you really needed was some studded leather or elven chain. But we're not.
Yeah, no, not for Airwalk. That's just.
Yeah, I know.
wasn't
I
in
like
his
how you.
character.
I like how you played him. Like you're just very lightly armed. I
Yeah.
played. If you believe me, when I made my first thief, Feral, that's exactly how I played him. I didn't have any armor on, and I got fucking annihilated. But it was fun though. I was the scout, and I was always getting in trouble, and I lasted quite a bit. But I died. The character died. Yeah, guys. So, what else?
So I'm
do
ready
we
to play
got?
Hercashio now.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
get him into the game.
So is he going to start out at level 3 like Airwalk was? You had mentioned that before. That our replacements could be the same level as we were.
When I did it with Roger and Damien, I started them at 2. I started them 1 level lower. And if I said that to you before,
I thought you posted that in the Discord.
I don't
We roll-
I
roll
honestly
new
I
characters.
honestly don't recall. I was my newest frame of mind with that is just 1 level lower. But again, it depends on kind of the party composition. Let me think about that a little bit, and I will get back to you. What level is he right now?
1.
We'll level him up to 2. Level him up to 2 right now, for sure.
He's level
Yeah.
1.
And in fact, he's gonna have, this is like one of those things where we should have you geared him out at all? Let me look at him.
He's base gear, I think. No,
No, he only
he
has.
ain't got shit for gear.
So do this. He's gonna have the basic equipment. So he's gonna be level 2. I'm gonna say he's level 2. Give him a bunch of basic equipment. All you know the drill with that. And let me think about a magic item that I'll give him. Let me think about it a little bit. I should have looked at this earlier. In fact, guys, I think it's probably, I know, Dwayne, you've done it already. I'm going to get together with my wife and work on her backup. And Matt, especially you and me, we should get together and work on yours. And no, I'm not saying, because it's just good to have something ready and waiting. Not like I'm anticipating killing you, but it's just good to have it ready and waiting. And Scoot, you know what to do. So it looks like the party sheet is loaded with a bunch of stuff. You guys.
Well, I just don't feel like I should take. I mean, you guys, I just got here, so.
No, but the cloak and dagger are best if you carry them, because you can see in the dark, so you could.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna turn on because nobody's
Damien
hiding any.
should take the Cloak of Elvenkind for sure.
I'm actually gonna turn on in the party sheet. I'm gonna turn on party inventory so you guys can look at your entire inventory and look at who's has what and play musical chairs. So I'm gonna turn that on. If you go into, I usually keep it off in case someone wants to hide certain things from other players, right? Like thief characters. I don't know how you guys feel about that. If I do it for you guys, but if you don't want it that way and you want to always be able to go in there and see who has what, I can leave this on. Let me know. Right now,
I don't think it's dragging right though now anymore. Like I tried to take a ration from the party sheet and it didn't work.
It'll do them one at a time.
How does she
drag
do?
the stack. Hold down shift.
Shift. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And drag it and drop it.
So if I grab this dagger.
Yeah, do you have your inventory open on your character sheet?
Yeah.
All right. It's good with me taking the Cloak of Elvenkind then?
Yep.
That's a very generous gift from Airwalk.
Well, it cuts both ways, because now we'll expect you to scout.
Did you grab it?
You got it. You're a thief, Loman. You should be scouting.
Yeah, but I can't see.
That's right.
That's the problem.
That's a huge problem.
Hold on, guys. Did you got what the? You know how you drag from the shield?
Yeah,
Hold
it finally worked. It finally worked. I don't know why it wasn't working.
Yeah, it's a little bit touch and go with that, I think. So you drag them all like a stack. Yeah, anytime you want to drag a stack, you have to hold down shift.
No, I was just trying to just drag one, and it
if you want one, you just drag one.
I did it like 5 times and it finally worked. I don't know why.
Oh, it was lagging? Okay, yeah. If you want to drag a stack of things, though, yeah, hold down shift. Okay, we got that. What else do we got? Again, guys, you can go into the party sheet and look at party inventory to see what everybody has. It's in the inventory tab.
You can use arrows. I don't have like a bow or anything, so.
Oh, you want the bow? Hold on. I thought that somebody had a bow. Here.
Yes.
Does the whip have any value?
I don't have a proficiency in bow or anything.
Yeah, but
like, do we want to carry this stuff out? I mean, I'm only carrying 25 pounds, and my weight allowance is 45, so I've got 20 pounds of stuff I can haul with me.
Yeah, I'm already overloaded with stuff.
I'm curious to see where you guys think you're heading outside. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with that.
There's some sling stones and bullets too.
Ooh, I'll take the bullets.
Oh yeah, how many can I find?
Well, you shot a ton of them. How many? Let me look at your sheet.
2, 4, 6, 8. I shot 12. I only
shot
have
12.
2, 4.
You can recover 6. You can recover 6. You didn't hit with any of them. You recovered 6.
1, 2,
I can see it on your sheet. Thank you for doing that.
6. Okay, I recovered 6.
Perfect.
You should just see all the weird shit that Airwalk took.
I can see it. It's hilarious.
Rib
There's
bones.
actually, if you guys look in the party sheet on party inventory, there's Airwalk's body. He's in there.
Yeah, I'm
Jesus.
just gonna put that out there for you guys to take too. There you go. Somebody should be taking Airwalk's body, damn it.
He deserves it.
And there's 89 platinum pieces on him that I can't put into the party sheet.
Oh yeah. How he loves platinum.
Loved.
He loved it, yes. It was a very solemn moment.
I'll take the paper.
Fingernails?
Don't ask. There. Somebody, Spencer, if you want to put that 89 platinum into the party sheet, I just dropped it from his inventory. You can delete Airwalk now.
Lowen, are you going to grab those sling bullets?
I'm just gonna top up to 20, then you can grab the rest. So yeah, you can grab the rest now.
What'd you say, Scoot? Was that 89 platinum into the
There's
party?
12
Yeah.
left.
Yeah, you can have those.
89 plat. And Airwalk can be deleted. Tear up the
Well,
sheet.
hold on.
Burn
Don't
it.
eat them yet. Don't delete them yet. Can you go into the sidebar with me really quick while they do their inventory thing?
You got drinks in there?
I do. So I'm going to hop in there. I'll be right back, guys. All right.
Zadar, don't forget to grab that troglodyte belt.
I gotta step away for a sec.
Wow, that really bumped my weight up.
Yeah, I don't think I can take it much more. He has these caltrops, so those might become useful, come in handy sometime, right?
Yeah.
I'll try to take some of those and see how much they weigh.
13 scraps of thin metal. 3 rib bones. There's a potion of speed in here still.
Well, that might be a good one. Mm,
He has 7 daggers.
oh, God.
I'll grab the caltrops because I think we could use those.
Okay.
It was only 2 pounds. How much does Eriquin's body weigh?
I don't know. Good question. Pass on the fingernails. Jaw of zombie. Got some interesting things in here.
Yeah. I feel like some people have, like, they're not. I'm just throwing stuff in my inventory until I hit about 40 pounds. So I took the potion of speed. I took that short sword. I took belt pouches, sacks,
Yeah.
paper, caltrops, jaw of a zombie. I did not take that.
I'm already at 47 pounds, so I can't really take much more. But I think you got all the important things.
I think I grabbed the trident. Does my guy even have a backpack? Yes, I have a backpack. Good.
Says the trident is still in there in the party sheet.
Oh, I didn't. I thought I grabbed it. I just don't know. Is the trident more valuable than a short sword? And then what's the value of something
Well,
called weapons?
I don't know. I don't know what that one is. Weapons. That's almost like a category that he had, but it's not.
I know.
I don't know if that's an actual item. I was reading about the trident, and I don't.
Well, the trident's heavy, 5 pounds.
I think probably the short sword's better. I think the trident gives fairly good damage if you look at the.
Oh, I can't use
Fuck.
it. Though. I'm a mage. I'm
What
useless.
happened there? Oh, I lost the stream from.
I'll get it back up.
Okay.
Hey, I
How is
threw
that?
that fancy short sword in my inventory, but somebody's
go,
got to
Blaine.
be able
Oh.
to use that.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah, when we sidebar, it probably cuts out because. Actually, I don't know why it would do that. That makes sense because it's part of the chat, right? So
Yeah.
we've gone into another chat. So
Hey, Loman,
okay.
what do you fight with, Loman?
Quarterstaff or sling?
A short sword would be like a two-handed sword for him.
Yeah, I'm just carrying it, but it said it was
Come
super
on.
nice. And Zadar, I just threw that potion of speed in my inventory, and I put a bunch of other garbage in my inventory. I'm at 44 pounds. I don't want to carry any more. But I did
guys-
notice my character has absolutely no money.
Yeah, we'll take care of that. I had to
Well,
make him.
Airwalk might have taken
well,
care of it for me.
This is true. This is true. I would have said. I mean, you definitely would have started with starting currency. I don't think you would have taken your life savings out into the swamp, but I definitely would rule that. I definitely would rule that you would have basic. I thought I put basic equipment on him, but
I've
as far
got
as
some
starting-
basic stuff. Yeah, I got a
so
lot
as
of
far
stuff
as,
now.
I mean, a mage wouldn't be walking through with a pick and shovel. That's why
Right.
I didn't add that to him.
Yeah.
But the ranger would. But why don't you do this? Look in the player's handbook, somebody, while I'm doing something else, and see what the starting goal is for a mage.
1d4 times 10, I think.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and roll that?
I
in the
think.
open?
Don't quote me on that. I don't want to.
So I'll get my book out.
But if he started at level 2, would he get an adjustment?
Yeah, I'm gonna take that into account.
Okay.
I just want to
So-
see what he rolls with first roll.
Let me actually let me look and see what the mage's starting is.
Races, classes,
It's not going to be under those. You're going to have
A
to.
lot. money and equipment.
There you go, money and equipment.
A wizard is 1d4 plus 1 times 10.
That was
There you go.
close.
Yeah, you were. Go ahead and roll that in the open.
1d4 plus 1 times 10.
One thing we could do, we could try and rest where those assassins were with the fire and stuff in that area.
Do you guys have spikes? Like door
I
spikes?
picked up something from Arawak.
It was scrap thin metal.
Oh, let's take this one thing at a
I picked up
Caltrops.
caltrops.
one thing at a time.
caltrops. That's not spikes, though.
No.
Yeah, one thing at a time. So we have 80 platinum pieces in the party sheet, but for you, Damien, what I want you to do is I want you to add 100 GP to your character.
Okay.
Do you know how to do that? It's on your
Right.
inventory tab.
Yeah, I'm trying to get there.
Yeah, don't worry about it. No rush.
Spend currency. Add currency.
There you go. You found it. Click that button. Beautiful.
All right.
Beautiful. Now, as far as the platinum, guys, are we going to divvy that evenly?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, I will distribute that. Done. Okay. About 15 minutes has gone by. Clock is ticking. I'm being, I'm not going to be a Nazi about it. You guys need to look at this stuff, but just know that while you're here going through this stuff, the clock is ticking down.
So
What is weapons?
That's a
Is a
marker.
category. Yeah, it's a marker. I'll remove it. So what I like to do and Scoot likes to do is I make a dummy item, which is basically just amounts to a container in the inventory, so that you
Okay.
can end up with stuff like this. Let me post a.
So you can put them all together on the inventory page.
Let me. Yep, exactly. So I'm gonna put this in the chat. I'll put it in general because nobody knows how to find the chat in the in the actual game chat channel. It's like hidden in there. So if you look at that in general, you can see that I've made one called backpack. I made one called belt. I made one called weapons. I made one called wearing, etc., etc. That's how I like to organize things. That's how Scoot likes to organize things.
Well, there's an actual belt which has a weight to it in
Yeah.
items.
There is, but for certain things like weapons, right? There's no like
Yeah,
catch-all for all weapons. So like I like to put all the weapons together so that I can see where the fuck they are. Look at
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
At
And
a
you put them in
glance.
a category and you label weapons. That's smart.
Correct.
I might
Correct.
employ that.
Yeah, it's nice to do it that way. I'd appreciate it if you all did it, because when I have to go look at your guys' sheets, you might notice sometimes I go into the sheet and clean things up. When we're done with the games, a lot of times what I'll do is I always back it up, but then I'll take it onto my laptop and I kind of look at things, clean things up, make notes, fix mistakes I've made, check everybody's sheet, make sure nobody's like robbing themselves or has mistakes on it.
Well, what was really cool? I made weapons, and then everything I picked up from Airwalk that was a weapon dropped right into that category.
Oh, yeah, because it's labeled, because the container was labeled weapons. That's why. Yeah. Oh, Tommy's internet's fucked. Let me just message him here. 1 sec, guys.
You finally just got that message, probably.
I did, yeah.
That's how fucked my internet is.
Well, it's all good. We'll work it out. So, Tommy, you, Zadar, let's see here. Zadar. Long sword specialist, short bow, and that fighter book has got some awesome new usages of weapon proficiencies. How you can be proficient in a group, a tight group or a loose group of weapons, and then fighting style specializations. I remember all that from the Baldur's Gate PC game, and that's where it came from. It came from that book. But it was a lot to take in, man. I was reading it yesterday, and I was like, Jesus, this is a lot.
So I've got 3 sheets of paper in my backpack and 10 sheets of paper. I'm going to take my 10 and make it 13.
There you go.
And I'm going to delete this one.
Yes, absolutely, man. 100% clean inventory. This is like what I love to see in the game. Love it.
Well, I do have 1 potion of healing. Loman might need that. I don't know what our plan is for.
We need to find some place to rest. So we could either rest where there was that fire where you thawed me out, or because that we can block off that door. We'd have to somehow block it off, or we could go out and go back to that island where we fought those creatures, but then we're out in
Yeah.
the wilds.
Yeah, so with that island, this is before your time, Matt, but they actually encountered some dinosaur-like creatures. I'm not going to give you the technical name for them in Greyhawk, but they resembled a Tyrannosaurus Rex. They actually wound up coming upon a den where they think it was, the mother, the father, and the newborn baby. They vanquished, they slayed these dinosaur-like reptilians, and it was near a plateau with a cave. But it is about an hour and 45 minutes north by northwest of your position.
And if we encounter anything on the way, we might be in trouble because we're in pretty rough shape.
Yeah, we're
So-
in bad
I
shape.
mean, all you really have to deal with in the swamp is leeches, monstrous reptilian horrors, and God knows what else. But quicksand, environmental hazards,
yeah.
mosquitoes, all types of shit. But just another day at the office for you guys, right?
I mean, I know where Airwalk would like to be buried would be in the forest.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
Mm.
Airwalk, how much do you weigh? How much did you weigh, I should ask?
Airwalk, it should say on his sheet.
Let me look at it here.
He weighed 130 pounds.
He still weighs it. It's just dead weight now.
Which is more.
Man, the hits keep coming. The hits keep coming. Literally and figuratively.
I've already moved on from him, so it doesn't hurt my
So
feelings.
the 130 pounds.
He's an NPC now.
It would mostly be Zadar, Talissa, and Damien having to. Well, obviously they would be the ones that shouldering him out of there.
Yeah, Loman's not carrying him.
Loman's not carrying him, and I would say most of the work would fall upon Talissa and Zadar, and they'd have to work as a team, either taking turns and moving extremely slow. Wait, Talissa, what's your strength? 11.
We hit 11.
I got it. Zadar, you could shoulder him. You're gonna be moving at half speed, but you could shoulder him.
My strength's 12.
Oh, you're pretty. Yeah, you're
Okay.
pretty tough. Damien's pretty tough.
My strength's 8.
Yeah, but your size is.
Yeah.
You'd be wearing him.
Yeah.
Is Zadar back?
He is. Yes.
What do you think, guys? Should we hole up in the room or take our chances outside with the swamp?
Another 10 minutes has gone by.
Well,
You hear-
isn't the room
you
on
hear-
the way?
You hear
Outside?
another loud banging, very similar to the sound that you heard before.
Great, more
mean,
box.
from
And
which
we've
door?
searched this whole area now.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's
Stacking more boxes up.
let's go
You
back
haven't
to that room.
Yeah.
You searched the bodies and searched Airwalk, but you didn't really search the area. That's not
How
what I
about
heard.
these boxes? I'll search these boxes and
In these ones right here.
yeah.
They're
Probably
sealed
just supplies.
boxes.
Probably just supplies. Let's we can come back and search that, but I think we need to get out of here because we can't
Yeah, in
afford
order
to
to-
encounter anything
At
else.
a glance, I mean, in order to open those boxes, you're going to need to pry them open.
Does
They've
it look
been
like there's
sealed.
anything in them?
Well, I don't know. I mean, they're sealed boxes. You can't really see what's inside of them.
All right. Whoever knows the way, let's go to the room or leave.
Yeah, let's do that
Are we
first.
carrying Airwalk?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Zadar.
well, how fast can we
Zadar's
go,
not
Errol?
taking stuff out of the inventory.
We can work on that later. You guys all have that
Okay.
on your persons, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then
How
I'm going
much-
to put the potion of speed back in there for him. I didn't want to leave that.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna
want
say
it.
that you guys have gathered all this. We can work it out and put it in your inventory, but you guys need to clear it out of the inventory as soon as possible. But what we can say is you guys gathered all this up, because from me looking at it right now, you guys could absolutely grab all this shit and gather it up. Most of it's small.
Well, we could leave the
Airwalk.
fingernails, the jaw of the zombie, and
Yeah, we
Okay,
don't want
then
that.
delete that out of there.
but we can't delete it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to delete it. That sucks. All right, so
Well, I could take it to my inventory, then delete it.
No, I don't
Yeah,
want you
yeah,
to have to do
yeah.
that. What else? Rib bones gone.
Yeah, and the
No,
jaw
we
of the
don't.
zombie gone.
The jaw of the zombie special.
We don't know that.
Anything else?
We don't need his pants and shirt. We'll just leave those on his body, but I don't think we need those.
We need the Dar to grab the troglodyte belt and the potion of speed.
Okay, we'll work that out.
Just gonna
This is
change my troglodyte belt in my inventory to 2.
perfect.
And
Okay.
I never said I wanted the potion of speed, so take it.
Well, I think it's best for you because
We
then
wanted you
it
to have it
doubles
because
your
it's-
attacks, right? If you take
It
it.
does. It's pretty incredible, Tommy. It's a great. It ages you a year,
But it's
but it is
Nick.
certain.
best in
Okay,
your
yeah,
hands.
I'll
Yeah.
take it, put it
Yeah,
in my inventory.
Dude, how do you like them 2E rules, Tommy? When you cast haste or like you drink a potion of speed, you fucking age a year. It's like everything is it's got like a freaking a cruel like kind of backhanded
Yeah.
like loop back.
It's got
you know?
consequences.
Come on,
Oh,
guys.
It's
everything.
not cruel. It's part of the
Yeah.
balance.
Yeah, it is because without that, everybody's just a superhero. So
We never saw it as cruel back in the day. And that makes me look at
Yeah, and we
nowadays stuff
also-
as video gaming.
Right, and we also played in the dirt and got band-aids, and our parents didn't fucking take us to the hospital when we cut ourselves. You know, like a
Absolutely.
paper cut and shit.
Absolutely.
We played in the
Yeah,
dirt and
we could
shit.
run around
We
outside.
skateboarded down
My
hills
parents
and
never
ate our
even
shit.
cared. Like, my parents didn't care if I fell.
Let's
I
go,
don't think I
guys.
ever went to the hospital.
Let's go to the
Okay,
room.
let's go.
All
We're
right,
taking
hold
more
on.
walk.
Hold on. I hear the room being decided here. It sounds like Dwayne's got that
Oh,
wants to head there.
sorry.
So the speed at which you are going to be moving is half speed. Loman, I would say you guys want to all stick together, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to be moving at a speed of 5 right now, carrying him. Okay, and so
Well, that's my full speed, anyways.
exactly, because it works out. So what we can do is let's just use Loman's token and
That
just start.
reminds me.
I'm gonna lock it right now, and go ahead and move.
Mm.
There you go. Give you some.
Oh,
You're
you
gonna
guys are
need a-
going that way. Oh,
you're gonna
shit.
you're gonna need a light on you.
I gotta
right?
keep my mouth shut.
I have a torch. I just lit a torch.
Okay. What was that? 50 feet?
I think that was like
Was that
30 that we've traveled so far.
okay? You don't hear anything, Loman. None of you hear anything. It's like deathly quiet and dark. But every time that you're walking through here in the shadows, and your eyes are playing tricks on you with the shadows in here, you keep thinking you see something out of the corner of your eye. It's another 50. Okay. Once again, passing by this large, it looks like to be a central chamber. You know it, that if you cut to the north, that'll lead to the entry hall.
Yeah.
Which is, of course, these stairs. Kind of dark in there. The torches seem to have burned a little bit low. They haven't been replenished. Light is more dim. You can smell the fire, but it's kind of burning down really low in that room that you guys left. The door is still open.
Yeah. Well,
You're passing the secret door, which is, I believe you guys closed it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So let's just keep that closed. You did close it. I remember you guys had stated that. Fire is burning low. You don't see anything. You do keep an eye on the corner as you pass. Everybody is keeping their eye out. You keep an eye on the corner. You don't see anything passing that, but you do hear another faint sound, banging sound.
Okay.
Sounds a little different than the other noise that you heard earlier. You have made it in here. The bodies are still placed against the wall. That's what whenever I put one of these in there, that means, that's you guys have killed something in the room. And then I make a note of how many bodies are in the room. So you can see the skull and crossbones, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, that's the bodies that you guys have piled in the room.
Isidar, why don't you put Airwalk in one of the chairs by the fire?
Yeah, he just needs to be warmed up, right?
Yeah. Maybe that'll bring him back.
Have you closed the door?
Yes, we're closing the door.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were trying to click it. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
And I'm going to unlock it.
So there's only the door to the south. That north chamber is just a dead end, right?
There's the bedrooms to the north, right? So this is blocked off as far as we know, unless there's a secret door somewhere from the rest of the complex. There's just the one door.
Can we lock the south door? Or do we need to put some tables in front of it?
Yeah. And
spikes if we have any.
yeah, I don't have any spikes. Does anyone have any spikes? And
There's a latch. There is a latch on this door.
Okay, well, we'll latch it.
There's a wood beam leaning against the wall right here.
Oh, are we able to put that beam across to
You are. Easily.
secure it? Oh, okay.
Easily.
Cool.
Yeah, there's no lock on this door, but there is a latch from the inside.
Okay.
Sweet. This place is cozy.
Yeah, but except for all the dead bodies.
The firelight is burning low.
Is there wood to replenish it?
There is wood to replenish it. In fact, it's right here. You can see
Okay.
it on the ground.
Okay, we'll replenish the fire.
Some nice bloody wood.
There's bloody wood, exactly, because that's like right where the guy fell.
Yeah. When I brained him.
Yep. So what are we doing with the bodies here with Airwalk? You've placed him, what have you done with him?
In a chair by the fire.
You've put him in a chair, okay? He's in the chair, and the firelight cast haunting shadows off his pale and dead face. Kind of horrific to see, actually. It looks like a...
Maybe we should put him in one of the beds, in one of the rooms, actually.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that sounds more respectful.
I'll carry him back there.
Okay, Zadar carries him back there. Anybody else doing anything?
I'm exhausted.
We're gonna wrap it up here in a minute. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here in a minute. But what I want before we go, and we always say this, but we can really do this time in chat. I'll post anything else, and you guys can tell me what you want, like with your characters or whatever. Move shit around, this or that, and I can actually adjust it in the inventory. But let's try to 1 second, Scoot. I'll tell you how to do it. Try to keep your character sheet clean and organized, like we were talking about earlier, and let's clear some of the stuff off the party sheet. Let's do that before we wrap it up, because we still got 10 minutes. Scoot, so the way that you do it, I know how to do it as a
all day at a DM. I don't know how to do it as a player.
What's that?
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do? Which one do you want, dude? You want her?
Hercatio, because I want to.
Okay.
I need to equip him and
I got you.
Clean his inventory up and all that.
I got you. Export Hercatio. I'll send this to you right now.
I thought you could.
I know it. No, there is a way. Click the edit. You know the red edit. do you have the ability to edit?
No, there's no red edit
All
on
right, is there? Okay, so fuck. How did I do that? There is a way to do it as a
I
player.
know, because you've exported yours out of mine, and I'm
Well,
like,
Yeah.
well, you have it cached, right? You can just load it into a campaign.
That's true. That's how I did
oh, is it cached?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you
Yeah.
can just load
Oh.
it when you into
Yeah,
your own
thank you,
game.
Dwayne.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dwayne. I knew there was a way to do it, and I was like, how the fuck? Yeah, that's how you
import
do it.
characters.
Yeah, so you open a new campaign and then import it in, and it'll be there.
Okay.
To
Yep.
import.
Okay. You're a genius, Dwayne.
He is.
No, I've
That's
just
what happens when
played a lot.
You just
Run a
have
lot
had
of
to deal with
games.
this shit.
Yeah.
he's run a lot of games. He runs more games than you and me combined.
I don't. Well, I play and run, but I don't run
That's
more
what I mean. You
yet.
play and run. You're in a ton of them.
Yeah.
Well, this is the only game I play in.
And we're happy to have you.
Happy to be here. Happy to be your path for player killing aggression.
No.
Dude, I was just saying to myself, tomorrow's gonna suck.
I don't hold grudges. It's like I told Spencer. I look at it as just I'm playing the game, not the character. The character's just to me, the character. It's like I've DM'd all my life, so a character is an NPC to me, and
Yep.
any character can fill the role. And Airwalk, as fun as he was, the next character is going to be just as fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, next week he
He's
shows
grown.
up with like a half orc in full plate.
Half fucking barbarian.
Oh god, dude.
XCOM.
So,
That'd be so fun.
you know what's funny? In AD&D out of the book, the half orc isn't even in there as a choosable
Yeah,
race,
I
is
was
he?
just saying.
In
like,
first edition, he is.
Yeah,
I know,
2E
but
is not. Yeah.
But you
2E
can.
cleaned it up to make it very,
Yeah.
friendly to the
with
satanic
half
panic
orc,
crowd.
right? But with half orc, you could. One of the splat books reintroduced it though.
Yes.
Which one?
Demi-humans.
Okay, that's a cool one. You can be like lizard folk and all.
That's
types
where
of
I built
shit.
all those people for you guys.
Yeah,
in that
yeah,
one
that's right,
Offshoot.
Yeah, that was cool. That was a cool idea, man. You did that on the fly and fast.
You guys all got on and you're like,
I
what are we
would
doing?
read
Oh,
that.
pick a different character tonight. Wait, what?
I loved it. I knew what you were doing right away when you said that. I was like, jailbreak. I knew it was going to be something like that to introduce the characters.
Had to get Lyric and Thodan.
Odan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lyric, man. Lyric's a legendary bard.
And make everybody else have fun at the same time.
So what are we doing with the scrap metal? We got a leather deerskin shirt, dark pattern. We have that.
Yeah, I don't think we
Grab
need any of that. Just Zadar should grab the potion of speed, and then I think we're done.
Okay, all right. Zadar grabbed the potion of speed. So who grabbed the magnificently crafted short sword?
Damien's
my
carrying it
inventory.
for now.
Okay.
I can't use it, but I got it.
Well, you can use it.
I picked up a trident. I picked up all sorts of things. A whip.
Someone besides me should be able to use and benefit from using that short sword.
Well, if I get another
not proficient.
proficiency, then, but not
That
until
short
I
sword's
level
way
up.
too big for a gnome. It doesn't shrink to your size, though.
Well, I think
Does it?
gnomes could use short swords. They can't use long swords.
This is true.
It'll be like a long sword to me.
I think it'd be
Yeah.
like a two-handed sword, too.
Yeah, you would have to. They can,
Yeah.
that's kind of iffy, be right? Because gnomes and halflings can use short swords and shit. They just can't use, great swords and long swords, I believe. But
I
he's
just
such
would
a small gnome. It's like
myself using it much. 'Cause
I'm
I
gonna
got
look it
this,
up.
Like great longsword. And I
Well,
have
dude,
this
I mean,
dagger too.
dude, there's so many options for fighter that make it so much more fun. That's why we got to use that book, man. That's why I keep bringing it up. There's like
take it.
two weapon fighting where you could like literally have your long sword and your short sword and just be like a meat grinder. So much cool shit.
I'd love to get and to cool build like that.
You want? I thought you would.
Yeah.
Weapon Master was always my shit in 3rd edition.
All right.
Like,
I'm gonna work.
hands down.
I'm gonna, because you're learning the rules. I'll research it a little bit more and work on it, and then I'll pitch a build, and then we can like tweak it as you level up and everything. The So
It's a little
potion of
overpowered,
speed.
so I'm sure it's like dialed
No,
back.
not yeah,
It's-
Chewy. It's not. I'm gonna put this potion of speed in your inventory. We'll just take care of this. So here.
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
put that.
I do have one request of Zadar, is you have that magic dagger from before. I wouldn't mind
You should take
getting that back so I can have a magic weapon.
There you go.
You should have been using that this whole time, right?
Well, he's got a quarterstaff that he's been using, but it's not magic.
Yeah. I don't have proficiency, but if I need a magic weapon in a pinch, that would be good to have.
Yeah.
And then also, if I throw it, like my dex bonus would help counter the
Don't
proficiency.
forget, I tossed 7
penalty.
daggers into the inventory.
Yep.
Yeah, I grabbed a
Party
couple.
sheet. Okay.
I'm gonna create a power for the potion of speed. How do you do that, Scoot? Do you just like, did you do it manually, or is there actually like
Yeah, I
an
didn't
effect?
think about
for-
that.
And do it manually.
If
There's no
you've
effect
got-
for it.
I don't remember.
I'll look at it, but
Glowing
this is
daggers
good.
on the party sheet.
I don't remember.
I'll figure it out. Glowing
Okay.
daggers. in
And
the
I get
party sheet.
confused
Okay.
between the Castles and Crusades where I have to do everything manually.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. So what are we doing with everything else, guys? We just ditching it?
I mean, the
I
boots,
can't use arrows.
cloak,
We
the
don't need
belt,
backpack belt.
backpack. I'll take the arrows.
Those boots are boots of elven kind.
Are they?
Oh,
No.
They're not, dude.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
He's trolling. He's trolling. He's at it again.
I would take the cloak.
Can't help myself. I'm sorry.
Like, I can't seem to grab it.
What are you trying to get?
So
Cloak is
basically,
like an
Airwalk's
actual-
buck naked, sitting in the corner. Dead.
he's,
Oh,
he's
hold
got
on.
a pair of boots on. Got a
What are you
cloak
trying-
on.
Hold on.
Nope, the
Laura,
cloak and all that stuff's on the party sheet.
What are you trying to?
take the cloak. I'm trying to
What-
take the cloak and I can't. I can't drag it.
I'll
to
do
my
it for
inventory.
you. I'll do it for you.
Not working.
Cloak. I got you. The cloak is in your inventory now.
Alright, I'll use that for something later.
You
and
have
then
you already have a fine fur cloak, but you can wrap this one up and put it in your backpack.
that's what I'm doing.
Okay, put it in your backpack.
Be like
Okay, we got
bandages later.
We got a quiver, we got a short sword, we got 4 javelins,
No,
a belt, a
don't want anything
backpack, and
more.
body. So is that good? Because I'm gonna clear it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Everything good, guys? We all agree that's it?
Yeah, I don't need anything
Yeah.
off of the
Yeah.
party sheet.
Does anybody want to carry the trident?
Not me.
It's heavy, isn't it?
Who's the Atlantean?
5 pounds.
It's too heavy for me.
Yeah.
All right, that is clear. And one last thing that I'm going to do before we log off right at 9:30 is this. You are going to all be awarded some experience points. You cannot level up when you're down here unless you are 2 and you are leveling to 3. Anybody that's 3rd level cannot advance until they get some training. But if you are level 2, which will be our new character, Ricasio, I'm gonna try to pronounce it correctly. I'll get it. We'll be able to level up to 3 down here if he so gets that many experience points. So let's do this. I'm actually going to give you guys a little bit more here because there was some excellent role play involved. One thing I want to ask about this is there a way? Let's just say I wanted to add, create like basically an EXP parcel, like manually, and drop it individually to people. Is there a way to do that?
I
Can
don't
like,
know. I haven't
Nope,
found
you
a
gotta
way.
go in and add it to each character individually.
Like on the sheet.
Yeah,
Yep, on their sheet.
yeah.
It's
That's
annoying
how
as
I do
shit.
it. Yeah.
I mean, that's super annoying because you have to, you can't even like spool it up, right? Can you mouse wheel on that? Like because you
I don't
could,
know if you can.
so you could literally got to
I
do the
just
math
basically.
and
Yeah.
delete it all
And
and
then.
retype it. Ugh,
Yep.
no, that's not the way it should be, man. We'll have to work on that. It should be like how the coin manager is, right? Like add 50. You know, you shouldn't have to
Yep.
go and whack the entire input and oh, what was it again? I forgot. You know, like shouldn't it?
Yeah,
Shouldn't
just
be
don't
like that.
forget.
As someone who
Exactly.
lost 14,000 experience points last week, I don't mind that being harder for the DM.
Well, it just makes it
Yeah.
harder for me to
I'm not sure if you
award
heard
you.
that number.
Well, it just
14,000.
Yeah.
oh wow,
He lost a
Jesus.
fucking. How many 3 levels?
3 levels.
Yeah, that was brutal. That was absolutely brutal.
Yep, it was.
Okay, I'm going to do this.
What was that? A white or something?
It was him. It was a white, and also he was level drained 3 levels. So
Yeah, that's rough.
1 second.
But he didn't
Second
end
for the
up at level
team.
0.
What was that?
He didn't end up as level 0.
Yeah.
Well, thank God for that, right?
I
Then it
did
might have
not
been really
become
bad.
a shopkeeper.
Might have been kind of cool.
Well, don't you
Alright,
become a
guys.
white if you get drained that low?
Yeah.
If
do.
you're dead,
Oh.
if it kills you, yes, you within 24 hours become a white, and it's a basic white, and then you have to feed on X number of
So crazy.
creatures before
What a
you become a
fucked
full
up.
white.
That's so fucked up. you
And
know?
only
Like,
if the white who turns you gets killed.
yeah.
So you're a sub white to that white until you are freed.
Everybody was awarded 400 experience points,
Oh, that would have made Airwalk level 4.
and I'm applying these experience points to each of your sheets right now.
Oh, I already applied
Those are-
mine.
Okay, those of you that know how to do it, go ahead and do that.
I need 250 and I'm up a level thief.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
You
though,
should pull Airwalk out of there because he's no longer
But in order for
experience
you,
eligible.
yeah, I would say with the multi-class, I need to think about that, Dwayne. You might need training for that.
Yeah,
It's
it's,
kind of-
yeah, whatever your call.
I would say you need training for that.
Yeah,
'cause that's
fair enough.
A little bit different than single. If I let both of those go to 3, it's a little much.
Yeah.
What was somebody said something and what'd you say, Scoot? Did you say
You should
something?
pull Airwalk out of the party
I'm going to.
because he just got a
Oh,
share
did
of
he get applied
experience.
to it? Oh, fuck me. Okay, so that's gonna be 400 divided by 4. Somebody math me right now. I'm getting
100
tired.
each. Well,
100 each. Okay. Thank you, Scoot.
Somebody,
You are
somebody
tired.
math me up.
Somebody math
Mhm.
me.
And should probably do give Hercatio experience manually yourself when you
I
get a
will.
chance.
Yeah,
'Cause
I'm
he's
going
got
to do that.
0 experience.
Absolutely, we'll do that. How do I remove him from there?
Right click him.
From the party sheet? There's no way
Yeah.
for me to remove him from the party sheet, dude. I'm not.
Yeah.
yeah, you right click and delete.
No,
Yeah.
I don't have that option, man, at all. I'm looking.
Yeah,
I'm
what?
like,
Seriously?
yeah,
If you're on the party sheet, you can right click
Yes.
and delete.
I do not have that option. I'm on the inventory tab, or I'm on the. Let's see.
The main
tab.
tab.
You
I'm
need
on
the
the
main tab.
Okay, I'm on the EXP tab. All right, so all right. I
Main
see
tab.
him. All right, so 100 each then, right? 100 more each.
Yeah.
So if you just give 400 total and split it, it'll go 100 each.
That's what I'm gonna do. It'll make it easier for me. I'll just do that encounter, and then I'll say that it's 400. That's an adjustment,
Oh. Ah, I see you go.
and then I will open that and go here.
Oh, All right.
and do this. There we go. Yeah, you can like a trick, a little hack to is to just use the same encounter and then manually type in some experience points and then drop that again, in there and reward that.
Yeah, normally I'll just hit that green plus and just type some points in and not even care what it says.
Oh, you mean make an encounter and hit the green plus?
But for the experience.
Yeah.
For an award,
In the experience panel. For the awards, yeah, on the right-hand
Yeah.
side. I just click the green plus, type in experience,
Oh
hit apply,
shit, that's
delete
awesome,
it.
man. All right, thank you. I've never used that. Okay, I'm gonna definitely use that. All right, so everybody got 500 experience points apiece, I believe. Yep, 500 apiece. You guys are sitting around the fire. I'm assuming you're just licking your wounds. You can think about what you're doing here. Let's put you all in there before we go.
Ew, that's
For the
nasty.
evening.
Licking wounds.
Licking
Yeah,
wounds.
Zadar's literally licking his wounds.
There you go. This is what it looks
That's
like.
hilarious.
Airwalk. That's sad. It's a sad. There we go, guys.
Yeah, it's a
Guys are all-
somber mood. Somber mood.
Cozy.
It's a somber mood. Yep. And Airwalk's in the corner like some morbid marionette.
Well, no, he's in one of the beds now. We moved him to one
Oh,
of
he's
the.
in the bed?
Although we
Yeah.
might
Yeah, I
pull him
carried
out
him
of the
back.
bed if we want to have a better rest,
I was gonna say, are you guys gonna use the bed? Oh my god.
Well, how
dude,
many?
this is
There's a bunch of
personal.
beds, right?
There is, yeah.
As long as
There's
there's
four.
I
enough
don't know,
for us.
dude. I mean, it's kind of like the three bears, though, right? I mean, like you can account 3 of the beds you can account as their owners, but one of them, Papa Bear doesn't appear to be home right now. The locked room.
Wasn't there a cluster of bodies set up in the corner?
Yeah,
By
Yeah.
Airwalk?
Yeah, it's right here. It's right here. You want him there?
Yeah.
No.
No, don't put him with them.
Okay, I'm not gonna put it. We got to separate the goods here. Bad bodies, good
From
bodies.
good bodies.
How long does it fucking take for bodies to start smelling, dude? 24 hours?
24 hours or so.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's a funny one because I've been time tracking that goblin head that Talon decided to
Oh
put on a
my
horse.
god, dude.
When you guys get back out to the horses eventually,
Yeah.
it's gonna stink to high
Oh, it's
heaven.
gonna reek, dude. That's great. I love that attention to detail. man.
That's an effect on her character sheet that's hidden from her.
I love that. Yeah, I got it. Well, I don't want to give it away, but I love doing that. I love adding the effects. The GM only effects.
I
Those are
have
great.
tons of those on all the
Yeah,
characters.
I do. I use them. I use them a lot. I use those a lot, dude. All right, guys, that was a great game. Everybody did great. Thank you for being a good sport. I'll clean some shit up and I'll post in there and I'll let you know what the update is on that and we'll take it from there.
I'll clean up this sheet for this Mercatio and then
Beautiful.
send it to you.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Also, I don't mean to harp, but highly recommend you martial classes. Tommy, especially, I posted the PDF in there. It's in general, or wait, where is it? It's in rules forum under the Complete Fighter's Handbook. I'll just take the link here, copy link, put it in general again. So that will have, I wrote a Word document which kind of does like an outline, but it's going to be kind of hard to understand unless you actually look at the combat chapter in the book. I highly recommend everybody do it, including me. I'm going to do it again too, because it makes combat much more fun and much more dynamic, and I really like it. I went back and forth on should I use the combat and tactics books or this book, and they both kind of have the same concepts, just different implementations of it. And this fighter's book fits more of the style of AD&D than we're playing, because with the other one you have to revamp the entire it's more like you use the entire combat system, and then this one is kind of geared towards the original combat system in 2E. So
is the
but lots of fun
shambling
options
now
in
that
there,
is engaged with
not
him
just
glowing red
combat
because
options,
it's
like lots of
signifying-
options for the fighter.